Good evening, family. This is Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, here to invite you to my latest masterclass. Last year, in 2020, September, we did something called the University of You, a masterclass, 4 days long, 4 modules, but it was just me. This year, we're doing something totally different because I want this to be more impactful. This year, we're doing Come to Mises. What do you mean, come to Mises? Well, it's quite simple. You've heard of having a come to Jesus moment. Well, now I'm going to teach you how to confront your darkness, your demons, your trauma, your unhealed hurt. Come to Mises. We're going to teach you how to confront all of those things that inhibit the quality of your relationships. 4 days, 4 modules. We're going to cover emotional sobriety. We're going to cover generational curses. We're even going to cover finances and how to deal with transactional love while living in a transactional society. This is going to be a haymaker of a class, of a course. I don't want you to miss it. So with that said, this is what you need to do. Go to cometomises.com. Put in the code ZOLIVE21 and you're going to get 70% off. This is one of those things you get the whole family together. You guys sit down and you watch it. It's like devotion. I remember Big Mama used to do devotion when we were young. This is like devotion, man. We're going to introduce you guys to an African spiritualist. We're going to introduce you guys to a couple of psychotherapists. It's a big deal. Don't miss it. cometomises.com. I believe 2 people, or people in general, have 2 separate lighthouses. Now, if we look at light in terms of the frequencies and the bandwidth, what is considered visible light is a very small spectrum. What's a wider spectrum is invisible light. What is invisible light? Ultraviolet rays, X-rays, gamma rays. This is light radiation that can't be perceived by the human eye. The metaphor is quite simple. Everybody is a lighthouse that's calling relationships to them, to the shores of their soul, to be reconciled. But you also have a dark lighthouse that works in the same way that the visible lighthouse does. That dark lighthouse is what you haven't healed. That's also calling people into your life so it can be reconciled, so it can be turned into what I call a visible light.
Don't be this guy. Raise your drive and libido. It's time to man up with X-Wolf. Boost your testosterone levels to help decrease your body fat percentage and increase lean muscle mass gains. Boost your stamina and blood flow for those tough workouts. And these workouts also. Go to xlabsubs.com to find out more.
Hey, little Walter. Oh, hey, niggas. I'm going to say this and I'm going to end mine. We back in this motherfucker right here, man. It's important in here because we have important information to share with the community at large. But what I want you to do, hit the like button. Why is it such a struggle for you to hit the button automatically? As soon as you walk in, boom, like, hey, I'm up in Zoe's piece with his crew, with his family, and what they do, straight off rip, here go the like.
He was not lying. That nigga was not lying 2 seconds ago.
Who wasn't lying?
What you just told me?
I told you it's the real shit, right?
Goddamn, boy.
So I'm just saying, like, for real though, 200 people in here, 200 likes. 400 people in here, 400 likes. Like don't even cost nothing. But I think, look, niggas, let me say, it's some niggas in here that's hella dedicated to not liking this show. Because this show be 90 seconds old, and a nigga will hit that dislike button.
They got a pact, the covenant not to...
You know, just off rip, fuck this nigga here. Just off rip.
What they do.
You know, fuck him.
I ain't liking that.
You know, I was inspired or whatnot. Shit felt good. I learned some things. Kevin dropped some science, whatnot. But you know what?
Whatnot.
Fuck him.
Whatnot.
They hit that dislike button, that thumb down.
Whatnot.
Whatnot. My niggas, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the show. This is the ZoWhat Morning Show where we cover current events and give our take on it. And not only do we give our take, you might get some religious context, some spiritual context. Listen, I don't claim to know everything. I ain't no fucking political science major. I'm none of that. I just have a different kind of observation, right? Skill set is different. But before we get into all of that, it is commonplace. Hey, Fam V, thank you, man, for hitting that super chat. Let me tell you, the super chats, I mean, like I said, the super chats, they've gone down, and I understand. We are in a damn fucking pandemic, and this pandemic is crazy, and it has affected everybody economically, spiritually, relationally. I get it.
My Lord.
So when I see somebody, thank you, Fam V, for hitting that super chat. We appreciate it. Anybody want to Cash App us? My Cash App is on the screen. $ ZoWhatNeter. Sarah's Cash App is $ Sundays with Sarah.
Hey.
Do you brothers, do you guys have Cash Apps?
$WeJuice.
Cut me off, man.
$WeJuice, but they can donate to you in some way, right?
Venmo.
On his website?
The Venmo, real niggas.
Real Nagas on Venmo.
Oh,
Please support all the people that have come up here to do this show on a weekly basis to keep you informed, entertained, enlightened, inspired, and motivated. Now, I gotta promote the stuff that keeps me.
Yes. Oh, Lord.
To keep some hype.
Let it minister to you.
He is working off a couple of those.
I'm not gonna ever get sick.
He's working off a couple of those.
I'm not gonna get sick. I'm putting it out into the universe. I'm not gonna get sick.
You're not.
You gotta do.
I'm not gonna get sick.
Amen.
A woman.
You understand? Extraordinary regular nigga. What up? Y'all heard of what happened to young Pharaoh? I have not been paying attention to a lot of YouTube stuff. Listen, let me finish. Total package energy.
Hold up.
Vitamin C, I'm on it. Vitamin B12, I'm on it. And the total package energy shot, I'm on it. I want everybody to cash mob. Cash mob is a term that means if we all move as a mob, each one of us has less work to do. What if I asked one person to go buy out all of Total Package Energy's inventory? That would be tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah. But if I asked tens of thousands of people to buy one packet, $29. Now, if tens of thousands of people do it, you buy out all of Total Package Energy's inventory. We got to do it like they do it. Mob rule, democracy, mob rule. We got to buy out all of Total Package Energy's inventory. You got to buy out all of Z-Moss's inventory. Buy it all. Get every bit of it.
This nigga is hype right now.
Get every bit of it.
This nigga is hype right now.
Go to cmossbusiness.com. Go to cmossbusiness.com. I've been trying to tell you to get into business for yourself. Uh-oh, Dwight Johnson, Joseph Harris. They're joining the cash. What is it called again?
Cash mob.
They're cash mobbing the super chat. They're super chatting like G's. The G's is popping right now. Super chat is off right now. Dwight Johnson, Joseph Harris, thank you for your super chat. Please continue to super chat. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's get it trending. So I've been telling people to do their own little micro business, right? Mm-hmm. And I think it's important that you do it. Niggas gonna be at home anyway.
Seriously.
You see what they doing in Australia?
Boy.
Australia just said, fuck it.
Nigga, they
New World Order.
They are jumping out the bushes and tackling niggas and stabbing them.
No. Australia has said the New World Order is in effect right now. This is a different world. This is how we're gonna do it.
Forcing you. They're snatching niggas up and forcing the jabby jab on your ass.
Are you serious?
Yes, nigga.
S. Montgomery, thank you, baby
Yes.
boo.
Pew, pew, pew,
According to your little picture here,
All right,
you
son.
chocolatey. Yes, chocolatey. Chocolatey. Yeah, the super chat. Let's go. Little chocolatey. We love it. Thank you. She put a shorty. She's beautiful. Hey, thank you. You guys show your love, show your appreciation. Look, I was on something. I was promoting something.
CMOS business.
CMOS
the micro
business. Start your own business, man. 1-800-298-8513. Start your own micro business. You're going to be at the crib. Australia is one domino in this universal one world order movement. They done came out the box. They done said what it is. This is how we living over here.
Right.
It's straight up new world order making decisions. Boom.
And they got some of the least deaths of anybody else in the whole world.
They said people they can only go 5 meters from their house.
Yep.
They on lockdown?
The restrictions in Australia is crazy. And it makes sense. Somebody just said it, Empire Foundation. I was just about to say it. Australia was originally a prison island for the Europeans in the past. Yes. So they cool with jailing motherfuckers.
Yep.
Don't even,
prison colony.
Is it
it's
original
on some soft
Alcatraz?
jail right now. It's on some soft jail business right now. I'm saying, it's going the fuck down. And don't nobody give 2 shakes of a fat rat's ass. You want to live here, this is what's going to happen. New World, I don't give a fuck about your opinions. I don't give a fuck about your ideas and concepts about democracy and freedom and all. Turn those machines off. Turn those machines off. This dude has been sitting on this establishment since it was founded. They don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all don't know that. Y'all gotta go watch Trading Places, damn it. Since they were founded.
Dude has been sitting on this foundation since it was.
It's ours. It's ours. It's ours.
Dude has been sitting on this exchange since it was founded.
We founded this exchange. It's ours.
Somebody said stop yelling. No.
It's my show.
Like,
Nigga is on
hey, stop yelling, man, so I can be comfortable. Fuck your comfort.
This nigga is total peed up right now. Total packaged up.
I'm just saying, man. You might have to start your own business from the crib.
Yes, and that's the only true way to get away from them forcing the mandates on you is that you do your own shit. Yep. Nobody can force you to do anything if you're doing your own shit.
Where'd you get this?
So anyway, that's ZMOS. If you stuck in the house, you better start eating healthy, living healthy.
Put them chicken tenders down.
Put the chicken, damn, them chicken tender.
I know. And then they got the Chick-fil-A sauce at the store now.
Hey man, them chicken tenders.
I just tasted Chick-fil-A recently.
Put them in the air fryer, make me feel better.
Chick-fil-A got some good ass chicken.
Let me just say,
tasted it.
Speak, brother.
I never tasted it.
X-Wolf, let me just do this. X-Wolf, right? You saw the commercial earlier. If you're gonna be standing in the crib, you might as well be putting the wood down.
Oh.
Can you imagine quarantined and just always on soft serve?
But you know that's really from your diet.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta eat right. They gotta eat better. You gotta start doing shit. Cause when it's time to stay in the crib,
I need a bunker, buddy.
if your shit is soft as a Tootsie Roll, my nigga, it's a bad move. Go to xlabsups.com, xlabsups.com. Now let me just say this. HuriKane Report. You already know what it is. You got to write it. You got to take action, and then you can maintain freedom. Go to H-report.news. This is where we get a lot of our news stories. This is the Black Al Jazeera for ADOS and FBA people. Whatever term you call yourself, for people whose information needs to be written in a certain way that caters to our sensibilities, go to H-report.news. Support all of their brands. Support all of their materials. They got cups and merchandise. Support.
Leggings.
Support. I still have a
Hurricane.
Let me just say this. I still have a beard. I'm on the werewolf side of the game. But I can tell you this. Now it's on me. I'm fucking up. So my team edits my shit, the book. Then I go in and make 1,200 edits to they edits.
1,200.
I didn't know it was 1,200. I'm just reading it. Oh, change that. Woo.
Why did your own motherfucking book then, nigga?
Motherfucking editor hit me back and said, "Hey man, do you know this 1,200 edits?" I said, "Oh,
your own motherfucking shit.
Oh my bad." Anyway, the book is practically done. We're about to turn it in later today. We're about to turn it in later today to the formatters. You better get it. Y'all better get it. Y'all better get it. Go to the shroudedlighthouse.com. You better get it. Like I said, there's this movement in cigars, right? Called LCA. And what LCA represents, and it's revolutionizing the cigar business. Because you know, you got a lot of brick and mortar stores, you got a lot of traditional brands that people buy into. Well, these young cats in the cigar business said, no, these cigars are good, but there's a better way to do it. And what these motherfuckers started doing was snatching the blenders from the major cigar houses and say, no, you ain't got to leave the major cigar house. I just want to commission you, right, to make a special one for us. Now, you could be
niche, like a niche cigar?
Yeah, you could be anonymous, or you could tell the people that you did it.
Right.
But we'll sell it through our website. So what's happening is LCA, Limited Cigar Association. So they getting with these high-end blenders, motherfuckers who blend for Padron or Toro Fuente, or they go get these legendary blenders and say, hey man, I'm gonna blend you a one of one. Nobody got this but y'all. And not only does nobody have it,
we can't sell it. We won't sell it to anybody else.
Nobody can sell it but you. And I'm only gonna make 1,000 of them.
Limited edition.
So once that 1,000 gone,
that's it.
So again, it dawned on me, Zo, that's how you do your books. Because I'm fucking self-published, right? I'm gonna print up a certain amount. People be hitting me all the time. Where's the Rebirth of Seeds? I be like, out of print. There's no publisher that could reprint it. It's mine. It's my copyright. I own it. I can print it when I want to.
Right.
So all I'm saying is, the Shrouded Lighthouse, we'll print up maybe 2,000, maybe 2,000.
It'll be like Jordans. Limited.
But this is a limited book. So you can procrastinate if you want to. Please go to the shroudedlighthouse.com. I promise you it's going to be a life changer. I hear a lot of people like skimming around the talk of shadow work, and listen, man, okay, when you read this book, you're going to go, oh shit, okay. There you go. This is what's supposed to happen. The shroudedlighthouse.com. Go there right now. pick up your pre-order. And then also on the 22nd, come to Mises. Y'all want to wait until the last day, huh? Okay. When I tell you this is going to be mind-blowing, what we got set up inside of this classroom is going to change the game. I keep telling people, do devotion. Get your family together, your broken family, get them together, because we're blending the clinical aspect with the spiritual aspect of healing. Get your whole sick-ass family together, because it's going to be amazing. That's all I can say. Kev, what you got?
Man, continuing my mission to raise 1 million Johnny Cochrans. So, you know, I have the police stop law package, but what we just created to get this going, because you need, in this new future that's coming, you're going to need to be linked up. That's the only way that you're going to be able to fight back against all this new legislation and, well, it's not even legislation, it's bullshit mandates. Oh. Go ahead, man. These bullshit mandates that aren't law, so you're going to have to be able to know the law yourself, know your rights, and be able to assert those rights. If you don't, you're going to be fucked. So right now is the time to start linking up. So what we did is we created the Know Your Rights Foundation. So you can go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and check out the website. You can volunteer. So click on the volunteer page. Look at the people that we're looking for volunteers. You can donate. Our mission: we want to get these police stop law packages. This whole police stop law package. We're trying to get this where we are here. You stupid nigga. Yeah, we're trying to get this whole police stop law package. All this right here. So this is the logo. We're trying to get all this flooded into the hood. Basically, we're trying to be like the Mac tape, the Mac tape VHS tape. If y'all old enough, you know how the Mac tape was in the hood. Everybody in the hood had a Mac tape. We're trying to get this flooded into the hood, just like that. So everybody can have one. Even if you're not looking at it, you'll have it. You'll have it on the side, and eventually you will be able to look into this and start learning your rights. That's the only way that you're going to be able to get out of this. So please go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org, please, 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 and sign up and start helping any way you can. This is our mission. We want to start creating interactive workshops and flooding the hood with these packages. So if there's somebody, if you want to donate a package to somebody, you can go there and do that. But now we're up and running, and so we're going to need your help to be able to get going. And the difference of the difference in our foundation, our nonprofit, is we're not a 501c3. We're a 501c4. 501c3s can't be political. They can't lobby. They can't promote or back any candidate. But a 501c4, they can lobby. They can create lobbies. They can be political. They can do political campaigns. And so this is the only way you're going to have power, is be able to force some legislation your way. So an example would be like the NRA is a 501c4. Planned Parenthood is a 501c4. The NAACP, they're 501c4. So these people are all able to be political, and they have power because of that. So this is what we need. This is what we got going. There's no melanated or fully backed melanated companies like this or foundations like this. So this is the only one, and we're gonna need everybody's help to get this shit going. So knowyourrightsfoundation.org, sign up, donate, and do whatever you can. And if you want the great book of melanin research, that's still, go to realnaggas.com, and I'll still give you the full police stop package from there. But you can go eitherwhere, knowyourrightsfoundation.org and get the package, or realnaggas.com, and if you get the book, the hard copy book, you get the package as well. Also, remember, it comes with the police stop flashcards right here. This is the first volume. We have another volume coming out in about another month. So go ahead and grab these before the second one comes out. Boom.
Timmy Ty. Tightest top in the game.
It's kind of tough today.
Saloon door.
That's still got that name?
Carl the Tooth.
So when it comes to health, as a community, we have diabetes. What else do we have?
Don't ask us to help.
Heart disease.
Heart disease, diabetes. All these are
high blood pressure.
High blood pressure. These all connected to stress levels and stuff. Based on us not having adequate money, we have stress, and all that triggers us to be unhealthy. So we need to do better as far as getting our stress levels down, maybe exercising, eating proper food, because that had changed the dynamics of us as a community, having high blood pressure, having diabetes, having certain things. All that is connected to our stress levels. It's important to work out. Kevin's a trainer. You can always look out to him, get some advice from him or myself.
You're a trainer too, ain't you?
I said, or myself.
Okay.
But those are one of the key factors of us being sick, is the fact we are unhealthy mentally. You know, so we have stress levels.
Yeah.
And they want us to have this stress to have us triggered to all these diseases to come out, because everything's disease is based on being diseased. Disease is connected to being diseased. You know, it's all connected to that. Disease. Disease. Unease. That's all.
We are uneasy.
Uneasy.
And thus stressed,
and so,
which produces disease.
Yes,
Okay,
right.
I got you, man.
There you go.
so
I'm fucking with your boy. You see right now. You're gonna learn how to talk. Come on.
Those are one things that we need to focus on, is not being stressed. We don't have to be connected to the society being stressed or sort of things. We need to get ourselves into mind, body, and soul and get ourselves connected. And juices is a way to get connected. Working out is a way to get connected. And so just to change our stress levels, because we need to work on ourselves.
This nigga got an infomercial now, nigga.
man,
Hey,
I'm
nigga.
proud of this brother.
This nigga done went and wrote an infomercial and shit.
This is the fact.
I'm fucking with you.
If we're trying to change everything about us, we need to change stuff from the inside. We have to change from these laws and all these things that we're indoctrinated to. So support We Juice. We Juice is all about health. That's one thing. When I get up in the morning, I'm a plant-based. I eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, all that stuff when I wake up in the morning and
This
drink
nigga
water.
Prince of King.
It's always about your health. So support We Juice, you know.
Go to
Put the-
WeJuice.com, right?
Put the ZoWhat code when you get there. Order your fresh
That
juice and
ZoWhat
energy
code
pack.
don't mean shit. I don't get nothing from them juices.
They do.
This
They do.
First of all, they get something
I
from
get
this.
one bottle of juice every week. Them motherfuckers been promoting this
Wait,
shit
what's that other
12
Watermelon.
years.
So, okay, so hydration. It's the best for us to be hydrated. Coconut water, watermelon juice, and regular water. Stay hydrated. Melanated people need to be hydrated the most.
Water with lemon.
All right, here we go. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, fam.
That was good, Hassan.
Hassan, man, I'm proud of you, dog. Hit the like button, please, please, please. And let us know you're in here. Comment. We want to read your comments. We want to hear what you have to say based off of what we're about to present. So don't be quiet today. Don't just be in here looky-looing. We need participants in this discussion. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. There's twice as many motherfuckers in here than there are likes. Please hit the like button and show Hassan some love for weed toothing his through that bitch.
Nigga,
That
infomercial.
motherfucker, he been in the mirror
We tooth
at the crib
infomercial.
practicing. Motherfuckers ain't gonna keep making jokes out here. Fuck this hole in my mouth. I'm gonna speak it.
I'm about to break this shit down. They ain't gonna be able to see.
Speak my truth, nigga. Fuck this tooth.
Are you looking to hydrate?
Are you ready to hydrate?
The best way to do
Sarah's
that
stupid, man.
is to mix coconut water and watermelon. Your tooth doesn't have to defeat you at every turn. You can speak clearly without any teeth in your mouth if you focus. Juice power.
Nigga is stupid.
All the flavors unite.
Sarah, all the flavors you like.
Oh God, that motherfucker pulled it together,
He
didn't
pulled it together, nigga.
he? I love it. Come to Mises.com. Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna go back to that? Yes, I am, nigga. Fuck it. That shit is happening on the 22nd, man. Come to Mises.com. There's a brother. Wait, come to Mises.com. Number one, go there now. Put in the code ZoLive21, all caps. Can we get at least 5 people to sign up right now? Let's get 5 people to sign up right now. I promise you, this is not something you want to miss. Come to Mises.com. Your code for 70% off is ZoLive21. Let's get as many people to sign up right now, because it's going to happen on, I think, the 22nd is, that is a Tuesday, am I correct?
That is a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday. It's about to go down.
This is something where we can heal our families, man. I promise you, you're not going to regret participating in this. www.cometomises.com. If you do it right now, I'm going to shout you out right now. Somebody just purchased the Shrouded Lighthouse book. I appreciate that order. And Jay Jordan said, is there a way I can make sure my pre-order was received? All you got to do is email me your receipt, and I'll know if it's received or not. If you didn't get a receipt, it probably wasn't received. But just hit me at VOR106@gmail.com. And if you send me a digital receipt, it was received. A lot of people have moved and are asking for, how do they update their email? We're going to send out, or how do they update their address? We're going to send out a mass email for you to be able to go in and fix your own address. So when it's time for us to go in and print out our labels and put them on our packaging, you'll be able to get your book sent to your current address. But yeah, you do know you could go into the post office and tell the post office, can you forward all my mail to my new address?
Right.
And they will do that. But I guess, I'm just saying, that's just another option for you. Again, The Shrouded Lighthouse is my best book yet. That's all I can say. I'm excited about it. Come to Mises Masterclass is the best masterclass I've put together yet. So that's all I can say. Here we go.
Go get it.
Here we go. Kev, can you give them a quick history lesson on out of chaos comes order? They just need a quick, quick, you killed my brother. No, go ahead. They just need a quick.
That's the motto, the Masonic motto, or one of them. They have a few, but one of the main ones is Ordo ab Chao, which means order out of chaos. We cause the problem, you react to the problem, we offer the solution. Order out of chaos. We create the chaos in order to create the order and to bring about order. And so every time you see every time you've been living nice and calm and shit, and then all of a sudden shit blows the fuck up and everything seems like it's off the rocker, that's not accidental. It's because they're trying to bring about a certain outcome, a certain way, a paradigm within the new world, or within the world. And so they have to move your mentality a certain way. So they got to get you riled up, they got to get you fearful, they got to get you stressed out, they got to get you angry. And so all of these things create chaos within you. And so then they come in and say, well, we're going to offer the solution, and especially the fear. It's fear-based, everything. They're a fear-based society. The fact that you have horror movies lets you know that people like being scared. They even like being scared. But fear is a very low and weak vibration. But it's also a vibration that they can use to control you with. So as long as they're able to pump your ass up full of fear, constantly boom, 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 boom all day, they create the chaos, and you say, please, Lord Jesus, come by to help me, come on, save me. And the government, I'll save you. Superman. And confused in my mind, broken in my heart. Go ahead. I'll save you. No, that's it. That's how it happens.
So, they're manufacturing scenarios to keep us fear-based.
Disconnected.
I mean, loaded with fear.
Yep.
So, that would mean the federal government is in the entertainment business.
The federal who?
The federal government is in the entertainment industry. Because they got to keep creating scenarios.
Always. It's Marvel. It's the MCU.
But see, this is what people don't understand about creating a scenario. If I create a scenario that you don't understand, it won't have no power because you don't recognize it.
Exactly. You're just gonna walk right past it.
If you don't know a snake is a snake,
right? You're gonna walk right past it.
Right past it. Fuck going on, right? But from time immemorial, they have created fear archetypes, and those archetypes have infiltrated science, movies, books, poetry, film. Do you get what I'm saying?
religion,
Yep. Everything.
politics. They done. So now,
It's all fear foundation.
when they present this shit to you, you recognize. You go, oh, what? That ain't good.
Right.
How do you know it ain't good if you've never experienced it before?
Right.
So, what do they call it? Predictive programming, however you want to label it. There's an archetype to that shit. That is the cultural archetype, the national archetype, right? Now watch this. Because the only way for what the fuck is wrong with us to come out is relationships, those archetypes get taught in your house. Then you carry the fear archetypes into your relationships. And this is how they perpetuate this shit. A whole fucking nation, culture, and world under the boot of fear. So now, you get politicians that are out here like Steven Spielberg's. Let's create a motherfucking scenario that will up the ante in fear. And keep motherfuckers like, what in the hell? Lord Jesus, my shoe. Just keep motherfuckers in that space. That's Sarah down. Sarah, put that picture back up.
That's funny.
This is one of their archetypes.
Yep.
Mommy.
A little scared, blonde-haired white girl.
Yep.
This is how they see white women. That system looks at white women the same way as they look at that white little girl. Lord, Jimmy is confused about this world. Somebody said,
Jimmy is confused.
right? Again, these motherfuckers are masters of usurpation. I'm going to steal everything that you're about, and then I'm going to make you afraid of everything that you're about while I steal everything that you're about.
And go worship behind the scenes everything that you about.
And every time you see your shit, you going to think of the devil I planted in your mind.
Oh my God. MCU is the greatest example of it. It's all stolen history.
Somebody said we living in a time where the yellow lanterns rule.
Oh.
What's the yellow lantern?
A yellow lantern. You gotta understand the lantern core.
Yeah, the lantern core.
First off, a lot of people think it's just green.
Right. Nope.
Nah, man. The whole spectrum of light has a core. Red. Let me pull them up.
Yeah.
The whole lantern core. And guess what? Y'all be like, oh, nigga, this is some motherfucking kid cartoon shit. No. Again, they will take shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you understand? And, you know, from a spiritual spectrum, they will take this shit and pull this shit together and make a kid cartoon out of it. But it's really,
It's your shit.
it's some spiritual shit.
Jackson.
So green is will.
Yep.
That's the Green Lantern. From the will of your mind. That's the law of attraction.
That's right.
The will of your mind, you can create any
Anything.
construct. They call them constructs. And the construct will be as strong as the power of your will.
Yep.
If you have a weak will, you'll have weak constructs. That ain't spirit. There's 7 cores.
Whoa, really?
Man, they got
Just like the chakras?
Man, they got a pink
Dude,
core,
come on,
which
man.
represents
Come
love,
on.
vibration of love. They got a white core, represents purity. They got a black core. Okay. The red core represents anger, the root chakra. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is a real situation.
Yeah.
And most of us only know about the Green Lantern. The yellow core is fear. That's why they said nigga yellow belly.
Yep, yellow
or got a yellow
belly.
streak
Yep.
up his back.
Yellow belly. Coward.
Yellow belly. It's a vibration of fear. You understand?
Very, very low vibration that science has actually mapped out. It's a very, very low wave of frequency that goes very slow, whereas they measure the love frequency and that shit
high,
moves like
yeah.
this. It's super high frequency.
Now, watch this. You think because you believe what you believe, that your belief is safe from the predictive programmers. Christianity wasn't safe from George Lucas. That motherfucker said, nigga, Darth Vader about to be my devil.
Nigga, Darth Vader is the shit though. Darth Vader, greatest villain of all time.
Darth Vader about to be my devil. Right? That's what I'm finna do. You got the same kind of story. Started on the light side, went to the dark side because of love.
All because of love. Yep.
Because of love. Hey, man, I lost my mama. I ain't finna lose my woman. I will fuck anybody up if I got to lose her.
Yep.
And she pregnant? Nigga, I'm finna learn all types of shit to keep her ass alive. Now, that was selfish. You think he was doing it for her, but he was really doing it for himself. That's why the nigga slid down into the dirt. Okay.
But
None of your archetypes, the shit you believe in, is safe from artists. Because an artist gets to rewrite it. Oh, hey, okay. Here's my version of that.
Literary license.
Oh, gosh.
So these motherfuckers done made a whole lantern core. Right? Look.
Wait till the Eternals come out.
There was a motherfucker who started the yellow core. Look at that. Look at the words they use.
Sinestro.
Not Sinestro.
Yeah, he wasn't. Sinestro was part of
Parallax.
the. He was part of the green.
Parallax.
He was part of the Green Lantern.
But he changed it.
He changed to the yellow.
Yeah. Parallax. Paralyze.
To be paralyzed by fear.
Paralyzed by fear.
Wait a minute.
Parallax is the physical embodiment of fear, an entity given power by the emotional electromagnetic spectrum. These are writers of comic
books.
Thousands of years ago, guardians of the universe inspired him or imprisoned him in their central power battery on Oa, and his presence caused the infamous yellow impurity in the Green Lantern core power rings. During Emerald Twilight, he was finally released when he possessed the legendary Hal Jordan, turning him evil and driving him completely insane. Listen. So these niggas is just making up some bullshit, right? Nah, man, they're using cultural, spiritual archetypes that have already existed and they're rewriting them. That's parallax, right? Okay.
You know these are Masons who write these comics.
Come on, man. Then after parallax came Sinestro. This is right in your church.
Yep.
It was the church who said, if that boy is left-handed, he owes a day's work to the devil.
Yep.
The Catholic Church said that boy is sinister. Sinister means left hand. Left-handed. He's sinister. Sinestro.
Yep.
These motherfuckers know.
Left-handed, shifty ass nigga.
They know the science. The reason why they're afraid of the left side of the body, because the left side of the body is the gateway to spirit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why? Because the left brain is non-linear. Excuse me.
The right brain.
The right brain.
Right.
But the left side of the body controls the right brain. That's what I'm trying to say.
Or the right brain controls the left side of the body.
The left side of the body controls the right brain.
The right brain controls the left side of the
That's
body.
what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Help me, Kevin. Shit, man. I got 2 bottles of total. Anyway.
Just. And the vitamin.
They got you, man.
The
They
left
rolled
controls
with
the
you.
right, and the right controls the left.
Yes.
So they know if you left-handed, you're right brain.
Yes.
And that means your ass is going to have a direct contact to some other shit that allows you to not be governed spiritually.
Yep.
There's only 15% of the population of the planet Earth that's actually left-handed.
Yep.
So they know I'm left-handed too.
You guys both are?
Yeah, my son is left-handed, his mama left-handed. Come on, man. They know. Again, there was a time where they said the right side of the brain was useless and dumb.
Right.
Because it wasn't logical.
Right.
And then they applied that to women.
Mm-hmm. They sure did.
Like, y'all bitches don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. We're men. We're logical. That's what there was a time where they said the right side of the brain had absolutely no function.
Right.
Yep. And one side is masculine and one side is feminine.
It's more the creative
Two
side.
hemispheres of the
The
brain.
creative side is the right side.
When you have time, I'm gonna give you guys the resource. I might even I'm gonna put the link in the chat. When you have time, I want you guys to watch this video by Variant. That's interesting, right?
Yep, it sure is.
Variant Comics. That is really interesting.
Yeah.
That's very.
Wow, that shit is called Variant. Okay, cool. I guess yeah. I don't know about accidents, so I don't know.
Right.
Okay, Variant Comics, right? I want you guys to watch this video by Variant Comics that explains the origin of all of the lantern cores. You're gonna see chakras, you're gonna see all that embedded in a damn cartoon. I just want y'all to peep game on that. Hit the like button, fam, if you're enjoying this information. All I'm saying is, if we live in a society that's dominated and predicated on fear, at what level or color scheme are you, right, on the chakra scale?
Right.
Fear is yellow.
Red being the lowest frequency and vibration. Purple being the highest.
I'm just telling you. This is why a motherfucker can say, look, I love you, but you can no longer work here if you don't get jabby
jabbed up.
You can no longer work here. I know this is going to destroy your people. I know this is going to destroy your family, your livelihood.
Right.
But listen, we have to do what we have to do. We have to follow rules and orders and parameters. And I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
We're like family. Do you know how bastardized that term is? We're like family. When shit get really fucked up, niggas get scarce.
They ain't no family.
Niggas get scarce over little stupid misunderstandings. A nigga will get scarce. We don't have time for frivolity.
Watch out for it when a company calls you family too, because that means the number of slaves under one household.
What that mean? Fam loose?
Familus, the Latin.
Fam loose.
The number of slaves under one roof, or one household. That's what family means. So when the corporation or your job call you family, watch out.
This shit is weird, man. This shit is weird. We're living in a very weird time.
But it's good though, because you have unlimited information now. You can wake the fuck up.
Well, yeah.
But
He's
even the
saying that's the
information-
trade-off. He's saying that's the trade-off.
Yeah.
Information is sketchy
True.
because
So much misinformation.
who certifies that the information
Right.
is actually
Right.
information and not propaganda?
True.
And speaking out, having a different opinion, or just being outright wrong
Right.
is villainized.
Yep.
Back in the day, it used to be fun as hell to prove a nigga wrong.
Right.
You wrong, nigga. Go ahead.
The internet has always been seen to me as the tree of knowledge and of good and evil. You know what I'm saying? It's like the
Good point.
internet is forbidden.
So the internet is the tree of knowledge of both good and evil,
Yeah.
right? And damn it,
Whatever
Sarah.
you go looking
on.
for, you going to find.
It is.
It is.
That girl good. Goddamn, that girl good. She stood on
Oh Lord.
the banks of Jordan one day.
Oh Lord.
That girl good. Oh, shit, analogy having ass. I'm proud of it. Hey, look what's going on. Dogs are now being employed to check for COVID-19, starting in Miami here. And the dogs have found cases.
How they smelling the blood? How they smelling?
This is interesting, man.
Yes.
After a successful start, the program was extended to the end of October, which gives us more time to collect valuable data on the accuracy and efficiency of the COVID-19 detector dog program.
Bullshit.
Before they go to work, dozens of Miami International Airport employees have been put to the sniff test from a pair of specially trained dogs that can detect COVID-19. So far, the pilot project launched last month has detected a pair of cases and will be extended until October and could be expanded to other key facilities. Cobra.
Oh shit, G.I. Joe?
What?
Okay.
That's what it's called, Cobra. A Belgian Malinois and one beta, a Dutch Shepherd. That's the name of the dog, Cobra, a Belgian Malinois. And another one named Beta, a Dutch Shepherd, inspect staff at a checkpoint where employees are required to remove masks and dangle it in front of the dog.
What?
They did what? They did what?
The employees have to take off the mask and dangle it in front of the dog.
And then he smells the mask?
He smells the mask.
And he's like, you smell
The
like
dogs
COVID.
sit to signal if they detect an odor produced by the volatile organic compounds common to those infected with COVID-19. The dogs are 97.5% accurate in detecting the virus, said Dr. Kenneth Furton, Provost and Executive Vice President of Florida International University, at a press conference last week. Cobra and one beta work Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. during the 8 days that they've been reported for duty.
He got a schedule?
They got
Yes, they got scheduled.
Miami-Dade. You gotta go on Tuesday and Thursday.
Miami-Dade Aviation Department Communications Director Greg Chin said the COVID sniffing canines reviewed 1,093 employees, or about 136 employees per day. Thus far, the dogs detected 2 cases. One employee tested positive, the other was recovering from COVID-19. After a successful start, the program was extended to the end of October, which gives us more time to collect data.
Are they lying?
What Trisha said, he gonna tell you got covetosis.
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 Hey,
They gotta be lying.
this is a real situation.
That's crazy.
Dogs.
I understand, but maybe they getting people that have it and shit that's part of the cover up or some bullshit to make it seem like this shit works.
Nigga, dogs is interesting. Dogs can sense cancer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dogs
Yeah,
can
melanoma,
sense.
yep.
Dogs can sense some shit
This
now.
is true.
Well, you got,
This
they,
is true.
Yeah, they yeah, some dogs like that. But I'm like, but what if it's not the weed sniffing dog neither, though? We won't want that dog there.
No, I'm just saying. Dogs, listen, dogs and cats and animals, these motherfuckers got 6 sense now.
They do. They can.
That's where that concept of 6 sense come from. It's something about them animals. Let's see a motherfucking earthquake or some natural disaster. Them motherfuckers be tripping right before shit
They
happens.
do.
Remember,
Actually,
remember
they
the
do.
tsunami?
They like,
Yep.
When the tsunami hit and all
Yep,
the
they
animals
do. They start running. Yep, they start
animals
taking
know.
off towards the hill and shit.
You better go. You better get high.
Yeah, you see some animals running, you run with them motherfuckers.
Boy, that just shows you how off humans are when it comes to nature.
Yep.
Because we're
just
not
out
in
here.
nature. We're not in
Just
nature a lot.
Out here, the animals is leaving.
No, but they like black people.
What the
They like black people when the fight comes.
They like, wait, where you
I'll
going,
find
little
out later.
homie?
But see, they connected with nature. We don't connect with nature. We in these brick buildings all the time. We don't put our feet in the soil, put our feet in the grass to do more grounding to
First
connect
off-
with nature. What?
What? Let me tell you something about putting your feet in soil. Listen, man. That shit sound all beautiful or whatever. It sound, you know, I'm gonna reconnect with the Gaia and the feminine and the earth and all that shit. Let me tell you something, man. Most lawns are simply the toilet for animals. Most lawns is an animal toilet. I don't want to fuck with none of that. Listen, man.
I'm talking about going to the Grand Canyon or going to Montana to go to one of these glacier parks and stuff like that to really
go
connect.
on the glacier park, see what happens. You gonna run into some
Animals?
beige bear, which is a motherfucking grizzly and a polar bear together, because you know they fucking now. Polars and grizzlies are fucking now because the ice has receded. The grizzly has gone farther north, and the polar has come farther south, and now they fucking and done created a hybrid.
But
Well, the polar bear is a black bear. It's a black bear anyway.
Well, they got light skinned bears.
Yes, it is.
Them motherfuckers is built different
No, they're
than the grizzly.
No,
but
the
they have a
polar
longer
bear,
neck.
But the
The
hair
polar
is,
bear evolved.
Nah,
Dude, that's
man.
science.
It's
That's
sci- it
dude.
is.
Just
Nah,
go
man.
look it up.
They just told you they got a whole new hybrid. Pull that shit
Nigga.
up.
But both of us are telling that the skin of the polar bear is actually, the hair is actually black.
Ain't no black polar.
It's
Listen,
black.
man. Don't listen to these niggas, man.
Just like Lippensteiner horses, when they're born, they black, they become white.
Yes.
Yes.
So, nigga, show me a black polar bear.
This hybrid right
Nigga, they evolved. The black bears when they migrated that way, that's when they turned
You mean
into
4
polar
billion
bears.
years
Just
ago? I'm saying today we got a new bear in this bitch.
Well, let's see this new bear.
What they call it? A pizzly?
Pizzly.
It's a pizzly, nigga. A polar grizzly, nigga. A pizzly is
pizzly.
back in town.
a
Nigga,
pizzly.
they got a pizzly, man.
Nigga. A pizzly. A growler.
Yeah, a growler. They've been calling it a growler or a pizzly.
A growler or a pizzly.
That's exactly what they call
That's
it.
hilarious. I just thought about it. I'm like, I didn't know that shit.
Oh, but at the same time, I just saw it. I'm about to put it up, but he's kind of the Albie Shore of bears. You know, he's a little light skinned.
The Albie Shore bear. Look at this nigga. This nigga look like an African American. He got white, he got Native American, he got African in it. We don't know what that is.
That's a pizzly?
That's a pizzly, dog.
Damn.
Trying to tell y'all.
Damn.
Pull up a traditional looking polar bear.
Fuck.
Polar bear coming up.
Them motherfuckers is
That
big
nigga's
too.
huge.
They big.
Damn, that motherfucker.
Polar bear.
The polar bear
They
is
stand up
technically the
almost
biggest
like-
motherfucker, the biggest bear.
They stand up almost like 7 feet tall. when they
No,
stand.
like 9.
9? That's
Them motherfuckers is
Yeah, yeah.
ginormous.
And they're the most aggressive.
Yes, they don't fuck around. Anything that's albinoid.
Yep, it's-
White.
yeah, it's
Let
a
me
gra-
open
yep.
your- I kill you
I kill you
dead. I
dead.
kill you. Look at that bitch.
That nigga said I kill you dead.
That bitch like, who on ice?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Who out here with me?
Right, nigga, where you at? Let me see
out
a
here?
black speck out here somewhere, nigga.
Let me see anything
any
move
color,
on this
any
bitch.
color in this motherfucker is out.
Look at that motherfucker. That's what a polar bear is. Now pull up a grizzly.
I'm doing right.
These niggas is fucking.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said they can stand up to 10 feet when they get on their hind legs.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Grizzly. Grizzlies are. It's not scary. Maybe it's a baby
Look at
grizzly.
that back on that.
That motherfucker's nice. See the difference though. His neck is more stout.
Yeah,
and
he's
he got like a
as
bigger
long.
head, and he
Yeah.
got that hump on his back.
That's muscle. It's all muscle right there.
You see what I'm saying?
I'll fuck you up.
Nigga, the Kodiak,
Yeah.
and the
Kodak.
motherfucking grizzly bear together. That's like Compton and Long Beach together. Man, you in trouble. Nigga.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
That shit. Well, this motherfucker look like a nerd. she should have found a better picture of a pizzly. That nigga.
Right. You ain't got a better pizzly, man?
Shit.
He just came out. Shit.
I'm just saying, man, dogs are now being able to detect some fuck shit at the airport. We living in a new time, man, new world. Next story. Now this shit right here. really got to talk.
What?
We really got to talk. This is such a good topic. We really got to talk. Can I get everybody to hit the like button before we move to the next topic? Can I get everybody to hit the like button before we move to the next topic? Please, sign up to Come to Mises. Sign up to Come to Mises right now. Go to ComeToMises.com. Sign up today. It's going to be worth your while. There is a discount code for it. The discount code is ZoLive21. Sign up today. It's going to blow your mind. But this story, when I heard this story, I was like, what in tarnation? Thank you, Yannick, for the Cashapp. Thank you, guys. We appreciate everybody. Please continue to support this channel, support the brand. We appreciate everybody for sharing what they got. Thank you. But the story that we about to talk about today, Kev, I don't know how you feel. I know how I feel. We from LA, right? We was raised in this motherfucker.
Yep. Born and raised.
Let me just keep it 1,000 with you.
Raised and comfortable.
Real niggas don't hang out in West Hollywood.
Have you heard about that?
Ain't no reason.
Nope.
I train in West Hollywood.
I train in West Hollywood.
But once you done, what do?
Going home.
Out.
House, rock, roller skate.
Story
Oh my
time
God,
with
I love
ZoWilliams.
Hugos. It's so good.
So I remember one time, the kids was young. They was young. We driving to an audition for New. Because remember, New used to act.
Yeah, that's right.
We driving to an audition for
That's
New.
right.
I'm driving them. My daughter is 3 years younger than New, so she's more like a little baby. It's not really a baby. New 10, she's 7. We rolling through motherfucking West Hollywood, because that's where the motherfucking audition was.
All the damn auditions.
My daughter saw the billboard of 2 niggas wrapped in an American flag.
Huh?
Like Brokeback.
She was like, Daddy, is he cold?
Is he cold?
I said, baby, I ain't got no answers. I don't know.
Daddy, is he cold?
Is he cold? He must be cold.
Stop.
Oh,
Come on now.
Chocolate. Randy Watson.
No, that's Little Nas X from last night.
Oh,
From
that's
last night.
I thought that was
That's the
Randy
VMAs.
Watson.
He's
No,
still pregnant.
Man, that's why I'm
No,
like,
this from
stop it.
VMAs.
He's still pregnant.
That's who?
That's Little Nas X on the red carpet at the VMAs last night.
Oh, that's
Whoa,
disgusting.
whoa.
That's disgusting.
He's still
So-
doing that shit.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let me get back to the story real quick.
Sorry.
So, like I said, we went to the audition, my son auditioned, and then we left. It's never the hangout. It's never the spot to kick it, right? It's just not, right? But what's really weird, in LA, we consider that boy town.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I mean, and in no disrespect, that's just your town. Y'all get down over there.
Right.
That's boy town.
It's known.
It's known that that's boy
That's
town,
where that is.
right? And amongst heterosexual men, no disrespect to homosexual men,
Right.
but amongst heterosexual men here in LA, if you just hanging out over there because you like the way it smells,
Right.
motherfuckers is naturally gonna question,
What you doing?
what you doing over there? If you,
What you doing over here on Hollywood Boulevard?
I'm just
Way
saying,
over-
that has been the norm for people who live here. West Hollywood will require proof of full vaccination to enter indoor restaurants, gyms, other businesses. City employees must get inoculated. Okay. But you wouldn't do that for HIV or AIDS?
Yes.
HIV and AIDS is a virus too. Doesn't HIV and AIDS deserve the same kind of respect? Isn't HIV and AIDS considered somewhat like a pandemic because it's affected people all over the world?
They're going to say it's not as contagious.
It's not as...
It's not.
Well, it's not
They're going to
easy-
say it's
easy to
not
get.
as easily transmittable.
transmittable.
It's not communicable or as easily communicable as COVID-19. But has it not made an enormous impact on the lives of people? Now everybody got to wear condoms. Everybody got to be safe. Why is it that the vaccine, Craxine, which serves as a condom for COVID. The vaccine is
It's supposed to be.
condom.
Supposed to be.
For
Is it?
ho.
But the condom don't work.
Condom don't work just
Don't
like
work.
real condoms.
Right.
No, the real ones, at least they're 97 point something.
Yeah. So what about that? You mean to tell me your boy towns are more concerned about vaccinations than they are about cracksinations? Because there's a lot of cracks getting infiltrated.
A lot of cracks over there. There's a lot of cracks.
What?
This nigga here.
Motherfucker.
The cracks-a-nation nigga.
Thank you. Put that up again.
Nigga, cracks-a-nation in West Hollywood is running rampant.
I'm with the person on here, Empire Foundation. No colors allowed equals unvaccinated not allowed. And in West Hollywood, they're very prejudiced.
But that affects though, like around the Grove and shit though.
No, that's not considered West Hollywood though. It
The
is.
Fairfax district is, yeah. So
Somebody said, is there a coupon code for the Shrouded Lighthouse?
You know what?
Must there be a coupon code for every product? Some products come with coupon codes. Does your juice come with a coupon code, my friend? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But currently, there is no coupon code for the Shrouded Lighthouse. The Shrouded Lighthouse is a very limited book that will be consumed soon. And once it's all gone, I am not reprinting it. I never reprint.
that's it.
Relax if you want to. Hey, DOS Enlighten One. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, but yes, I'm sorry. There is no code. I'm sorry, good brother. There is no coupon code for the Shrouded Lighthouse. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, thank you guys for hitting the super chat. I appreciate the super chats. I also appreciate the Cashapp. Please continue to support your brother, man. Come to Mises is happening on the 22nd. You don't want to miss it. But I just raised that question. Yes, COVID is a pandemic. Yes, it's a pandemic. It's real. Cool. It's out here. We got to capitulate to the rules that are being set up. Fine. But if I was in that community over there, I would be like, what about the bussy? You gonna protect the bussy?
The bussy.
The bussy need to...
Boy pussy.
Why they starting there first?
You understand?
But we know why. I mean, I can understand why, because most of the gay dudes capitulate to be a part of, be accepted, to be able to do stuff. Because most of the times they don't want, hold on, what's the
Very
word?
social.
They're not,
You got it.
they're limited with their construct to do stuff. So now they can be open, like, oh, now we can take advantage of getting this shot. Now we can be free to do whatever we want now.
Why you had to say it in that voice?
Well, hey,
Why you said it in
let's
that
do it
voice?
differently. Let's do it differently. Let's do it differently.
Why you said it in that voice?
But
Is the government, and I'm gonna ask this to Sarah first. Sarah, is the government less concerned about herpes, HIV, AIDS, and the spread of it than they are of this COVID? Like, COVID, does it pose a bigger problem?
no, it's able to incite fear to more groups of people. All the other ones are very specific. You can say, oh, like sexually transmitted diseases, where if you wouldn't be out there hoeing, then you won't get it. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't out there, doing stuff you weren't supposed to do. This is very broad.
So
it affects everybody.
So they're saying, but still, the argument is
They're gonna touch
personal responsibility on both sides,
Uh-huh.
right? You are responsible for protecting yourself and other people.
Right.
So if you don't want it, get vaccinated. If you don't want to pass it to other people, get vaccinated.
It's the greater
But wouldn't
good.
the same apply to sexually transmitted diseases?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but at the same time, but I can't affect children. I can't get your kids if you're talking about sex, even though they've been trying to get little kids to have sex.
You know how paranoid black people are? Get that gay uncle in the kitchen cooking. And see them grandmama and them be like, grandmama will whisper to her auntie, go get him out the kitchen. Because I don't want him touching the utensils.
Yes.
Don't act like that don't happen with him. Go get him right now before he lick his fingers or something. Come on.
Touch something.
He gonna pass the gayness to me?
Listen.
They don't want him to cut himself.
Black, yeah. He got a knife. This motherfucker about to cut him. Don't let him cut that onion.
Okay. Get all the knives away.
Hey, this real talk.
This is going down.
So I'm saying that isn't there an equal kind of severity to both? Remember, Magic Johnson comes out.
They didn't want to play with him.
They didn't even want to play with him.
They didn't want to be.
They said, what if he get cut?
Yep.
Yeah, we bumping up against him in the sweat. They thought the sweat might
Sweat,
get
they
him.
thought the sweat could transmit it. And who was the loudest
Who was the loudest?
against Magic?
Isaiah Thomas?
Carl Malone.
Karl Malone, mailman.
Carl Malone's like, I ain't playing against that nigga. I don't know what kind of juice coming on him.
I don't know what kind of juice.
It's some juice on him. It's some strange juice on the brother, and I don't want none of the juice.
Got some
ain't no
egg juice.
Well, Cookie stayed there through the juice,
Some egg
the
juice.
entree, the dessert. The cookie was still there.
Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. They say Cookie's still negative. That's blessings.
But it's funny.
That's a
Same
blessing.
dude is in
and
charge of both of them
weird.
pandemics.
What I'm saying is,
Fauci.
Sure is.
can we speak? That's where I was going with
He
this.
was in charge of both of those.
And then we're seeing, what are we seeing? Some of the same talking points,
Yep.
right?
Same.
As it
Just-
pertains,
Yep. Just flipped it, reflipped
as it pertains to both virus, right?
Just reflip it.
So all I'm saying is, if you are part of the West Hollywood community and you see sweeping action like this, what about the action needed to protect your bussy? I would feel some kind of way, like, oh, you want to protect me from this, but you don't care about the bussy?
No, but it's like birth control. At least you won't get pregnant.
Wow.
It's gonna give you one. They gonna protect you from one, but you gotta open yourself up to a whole nother slew of things.
Kev, what is the history with Fauci and his connection in the AIDS movement?
So back in the day, what's that doctor? She did the
What is her
the
name?
documentary, the Plandemic. Damn, I forgot her name.
Don't worry about her
This
name.
woman,
Yeah.
this woman doctor, the scientist, her and a French scientist, or no, excuse me, from Italy, a guy from Italy, they found the strain that began to be COVID. I mean, not COVID, but HIV.
Mm-hmm.
And so Fauci, where the facility where she worked, Fauci was like the head of it. He was like one of the head people at the facility. So when she found it, and her and the other scientists started writing up reports, they had to report it to Fauci, and he said, "Well, let me see it, give it to me." And he wanted to be the one to submit and put it out like it was his. And so they were like, "Nah, this is our work. We want to put it out." So Fauci and them got her arrested and thrown in jail for a week. They said that she was stealing lab shit, and so they got her thrown in jail. And while she was in jail, she only went to jail for a week, but while she was in jail for that week, Fauci went in there and stole all her shit, all the research, everything that they had. And then not too long later, Fauci was accredited with him and that scientist from Italy for finding HIV. And so then he became famous. He became the
Was he the one that said it came from a green monkey in Africa?
I don't know if he said that, but he just stole her research.
I'm just saying. Because motherfuckers always say it came from a porcupine, it came from a monkey, it came from...
Well, no, I don't know if he said that, but that nigga just stole it, and I'm the motherfucker now, and that's how he became the head of the NIH, because he was the.
And NIH stands for what, just in case?
National Institute of Health.
Okay.
And that's the government's, that's their government's health agency that oversees all the health shit in the country. And so so ever since then, he's been that person. He hasn't been in the lab since the 80s. Like he don't do research, he don't do shit.
So now he's just basically a politician.
He a politician. And so now, boom, fast forward to now, and then same shit. Same dude, same shit. Again, they started that same shit back in the 80s, and the test were the PCR thing that they were using to test for HIV. The guy who created it, he had a beef with Fauci because he said, you can't use my test to find HIV. All it does is shows you that there's a molecule of it in your body. There's a molecule of so much shit in your body, you can find anything. He said, if I wanted to find whatever in your body, I can find a molecule of it in your body. And all the test does is magnify it so that you can take it into a boardroom and say, oh, look what I found. But it doesn't show that there's an active virus in it. So again, that whole HIV pandemic thing, you had a lot of false positives because of that test. And then they funneled all of those people to, what was the drug AZT.
So let me just say, wouldn't it stand to reason? See, like skepticism, like a lot of people don't understand that skepticism is a part of intelligence.
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking, not conforming, right? Mm-hmm. But if you don't conform in today's society, you're considered a goddamn conspiracy theorist, or even worse, a terrorist. So free thought is really under attack.
Man.
Right?
Big
comply, or die. That's what they want you. That's what they want you to believe.
But let me just say this: if it was my world, right? This is how the average motherfucker live. This is my world. Mm-hmm. See, white men act like granddaddy. Hey, nigga, this is my house. You understand? Remember that? Remember that old Eddie Murphy bit about his daddy being drunk?
Oh yeah,
it's my house.
Yep, it's my house. Yep.
I'm drunk.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm standing in my kitchen with the glass I bought. This is my.
Yep.
That's how white men look at the world. Yes, I stole it all.
I was just about to say that. I stole it.
I stole it all. I don't give a fuck. I'm the one with the guns, the military, and the money. Fuck you. You be an ex-slave.
Yeah, walking no motherfucker.
Goonie Google.
Goonie Google, motherfucker. That's what it is right now.
He's a Goonie Google.
That's what the white man said. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, you want to continue to live in the neighborhood you live in, nigga? You want to continue to have the opportunity you have, nigga? Mm-hmm. I'm just asking. Because otherwise,
you better get this experimental drug in your body, nigga.
Get this shit popping, my nigga.
It may have you breakdancing down the street every day, but you gotta get it.
But can I add one thing to it? I think also, when we go into the story about West Hollywood, you have to understand a lot of gay people are extreme, like they're liberals, of course, because, the Democratic Party and stuff like that, caters to a lot of their policies and stuff. At the same time, if it is a democratically pushed mandate or something, they're going to adhere to it even faster. They know that this is the way I can even get to them, because a lot of people's political position is forcing them to do things normally they wouldn't do, but to show loyalty and allegiance to the people that's pushing their politics. Of course, I'm going to roll with it. But
so you said they're playing the political game more so than anything else, more so than a health game or anything like that.
But at the same time, this is those political officials, or whatever, getting some of their things back from them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna push your agenda, but push ours too.
And then it just came out that they found out he did lie in front of Congress.
Who lied?
Your boy Fauci. That he knew.
Fauci, my nigga.
Fauci, he lied. He knew about the funding of the NIH to this organization called Eco Health Alliance, which funded gain-of-function research in China, Wuhan, which led to the pandemic. And so he been trying to hide that shit. And so Rand Paul grilled him, and he was like, I did not lie. He tried to get back at Rand Paul, like, motherfucker, you don't know shit. But then it just came out last week that he did lie. And so now they're trying to indict, they're trying to press charges against this nigga. But no, you don't hear none of that shit on the mainstream.
Predictive programming again. Mm-hmm. When white men lie, white and lie.
White lie. Yeah, white lie. Mm-hmm. Just a little white lie. Didn't mean anything.
See, when black men lie, black and lie. Got a whole different gravity to it. Like, nigga, black lives, nigga.
It's dark.
Black lies corrupt. Black lies destroy everything. But white lies are like comedy.
Ned Flynn.
White lies are like comedy. They're interesting. And guess what? At the end of white lies, there's a moral to the story.
That's so funny.
Well, we only did it because of this. And so if we learn this lesson, then that made all the fucked up shit that we did worthwhile.
And look, yes, I wish I could have done things differently. But ultimately, it led us to this point. Right. White lies have a moral. White power. White power. White power. Look at where we are today because of that lie.
God damn.
Again, you guys know I love Krishnamurti. Listen to what he says. Tradition implies authority, conformity, imitation, and following. Ain't no long sentence. Tradition implies authority, conformity, imitation, and following.
Thank you.
Here's another quote for him.
Tradition.
Order cannot possibly be brought about through conformity to a pattern under any circumstance. Listen, order, and he's talking about an internal order. Sorry, my mic done fell. Let me get it right. He's talking about an internal order, right? A psychological kind of order. It's not having that internal order, that psychological kind of order that brings about chaos in your spirit and thus in your relationships. So he's saying this external order cannot bring about through conformity to a pattern. It can't bring about no clarity in your life. Order cannot possibly be brought about through conformity to a pattern under any circumstance. In other words, if you're not dialed into the truth of who you are, the real you, knowledge of self, good, bad, ugly, and indifferent, you with no chaser, you with no filter. If you ain't dialed into you,
straight to the head,
you're going to be their version of you, and you're going to capitulate at every turn. Yep. You won't question anything. To question is intelligent. Yep. Why should I do that? Yes. What does that mean? You niggas is asking. You got motherfuckers like Howard Stern. You got motherfuckers like Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God.
Yeah. To question is intelligent.
Even DL.
It's motherfuckers will run around here and say they fuck with Krishnamurti, one of the most revolutionary philosophers of the 20th century. Yeah. He died in 86. Right. He was born in 1895. He died at 90-something. One of the most influential. There is no New Age movement. There is no spiritual shit going on without his shit. And I'm also give credit to motherfucking Reverend Ike. But Krishnamurti was one of the forerunners. You had scientists, Dr. David Bohm, who was considered the heir apparent to Einstein after Einstein died. David Bohm, them motherfuckers is working with fourth dimensional mathematics. What? And that's then. David Bohm dead too now. That's then. They was working with fourth dimensional mathematics. Back then? Okay. Krishnamurti said some shit that scientists were confused about the whole goddamn time, and Murti worded it in a spiritual context that turned the light on for David Bohm. And it applied to the measurement problem, or what is called the double slit experiment. Krishnamurti said the observer is the observed. That fucked everything up. Physicists start fucking with him. The point that I'm trying to make is when motherfuckers will try to pick and choose where to put Krishnamurti and his philosophy, right?
Box him up.
Box him up. Krishnamurti was against 100% conformity.
Right, no boxes.
No conformity to any authority whatsoever. You want to turn around and tell us that this is a great man, but in context of what? You want to pick and choose like you do in the Bible and the Quran and all the other religious beliefs? You know, I don't eat pork.
None of y'all should eat pork.
But then all of a sudden, a circumstance, situation arises, and you with your girl and say, "Oh, just try it, baby." I'm just saying. You pick and choose what you want to do.
That's
you
right.
pick and choose what you want to believe. You'll X out certain shit that don't fit what you're rolling with at the current time. How do you do that with him? When Deepak Chopra reveres him, Tony Robbins reveres him, Eckhart Tolle reveres him, Wayne Dyer revered him. So everybody revered, all these white, upper echelon white motherfuckers revered Krishnamurti, but Krishnamurti was against conformity. Would he be a conspiracy theorist today? You don't get no New Age shit without him. So here's Krishnamurti. A mind that is disciplined, controlled, is free within its own pattern, but that is not freedom. The end of discipline is conformity. Its path leads to the known, and the known is never free. This motherfucker was totally against conforming. Alan Watts followed him. Joseph Campbell followed Krishnamurti. Bruce Lee followed Krishnamurti. Okay, Krishnamurti was against any conformity. Conformity to the past, conformity to pain. He was against all of it.
Hurricane Joe.
So you motherfuckers revere him and respect him. But if he lived today, he would be considered a conspiracy theorist?
Oh, yep, absolutely, hands down.
He would be a conspiracy theorist because he was like conformity. What? Conformity to no authority whatsoever.
Hands down.
And what I'm saying is that doesn't necessarily mean not to participate. It just means not to conform. That's the difference between integration and assimilation. What happened? You got assimilated when Martin Luther King said, "Let's integrate." Did you see the difference?
Damn it, man. That was what
When we integrated,
could have did.
we gave up black economics.
Man, that was one of the worst things y'all could have. And that's why they let y'all in, because they knew that you niggas financially together was their downfall. And so,
Can you imagine
let's
if
get
we
their
would
money
have?
in here.
Can you imagine if we would have integrated instead of assimilate? Because you got assimilated when you stop believing the way you believe, when you stop cooperating the way you cooperate. What happened to all the black businesses that had to be built up because you were segregated?
Well, they did flood a lot of them damn towns and cities and shit. They wiped a lot of niggas out.
They did, but a lot of niggas got a self-esteem and a self-worth boost when they got a chance to live over there. You know what? These sidewalks over here are a little different. I see that they use some type of glitter in the sidewalks because for some reason.
You use that Roundup on your lawn, don't you? See, that shit is nice.
I'm just saying, Krishnamurti, man, challenge everything. Challenge everything.
Everything.
And why should challenging everything be perceived as some type of terrorist act or some type of bad some type of conspiracy theory movement. Why? I want to know why.
What, where, when, how, why?
Okay, let's continue to Newsweek.
All the questions.
Newsweek, members of Congress and their staffs are exempt from Biden's vaccine mandate.
Yep.
Why? President Joe Biden has a new vaccine mandate for federal employees,
Goddamn shame.
but it doesn't apply to the federal employees.
Wait, it doesn't apply to the federal employees?
Some of
President
them, a lot of them.
President Joe Biden's new vaccine mandates for federal employees don't apply to members of Congress or those who work for the Congress. This is according to Newsweek.com,
Yep.
written by Darag Roche on September 10th, 2021 at 11:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. President Joe Biden's new vaccine mandates for federal employees don't apply to members of Congress or those who work for Congress or the federal court system. Biden issued 2 executive orders on Thursday requiring vaccination against COVID for federal workers and for contractors who work for the government. He also asked the Department of Labor to issue an emergency order requiring businesses with more than 100 employees to ensure their workers are vaccinated or tested on a weekly basis. However, Biden's order on federal workers applies to employees. Oh, this is crazy. Applies to employees of the federal branch. The House of Representatives and the Senate belong to 2 separate legislative branches, and the court to the judicial branch of the federal government. Biden's COVID action plan, Path Out of the Pandemic, published on the White House website, makes the effect of the vaccine mandate clear. Of course, he wants everybody to be vaccinated except the people that work for Congress.
But it's not even that. He can't. The branches are separate. Those branches, y'all got to learn the goddamn law, man. Executive, judicial, legislative.
But here's the question, Kev. You say we got to learn the law, right? And I'm not disputing that knowing the law is beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
But would you say that he's breaking the law?
Joe Biden breaking the law?
Yeah.
Well, issuing
Or
a ban-
circumventing the law in some way?
Circumventing is more like it, because they a president or a governor, they can issue executive orders. So a mandate from that type of person, from the executive branch, is sort of like an executive order. But mandates aren't supposed to come from them. Mandates come from courts. It's literally a demand or an order from the court. So this is why they're really trying to move the court to do this, which is why that one judge took that lady's kid, because they're trying to move these into being court mandated. So when they went to family court and they were just going for just a routine family court checkup, and the first question the judge asked the lady was she vaccinated? And she was like, nah, because my doctor said I have adverse reactions, and so it would be best for me just to do alternative stuff. And the dude took her kid. The judge was like, well, till you get vaccinated, I'm taking the kid.
So watch this. Somebody says right here, yes, he is breaking the law and violating human rights. But let me just say this.
But human rights.
This has always been my argument. They don't give a fuck about them laws.
Human rights, though.
Yeah.
They do what the fuck they want to do.
They do give a fuck about the law, nigga. They do.
That's just my opinion, Kev.
That's your
Can I have
opinion
my own
because
motherfucking opinion
when
about
you
it?
the law, you have another opinion. They do care about the law, nigga. You just got to know it to enforce it. If you don't know shit, then you can't enforce it. Period. There's a gang of motherfuckers who are taking this shit to court and winning, not getting forced to do these mandate shit.
Hey, Kev,
But you don't
let me
hear
tell you
about
something,
that because CNN don't want you to know that people are fighting back against this shit and winning.
Let me tell you something, Kev.
Can I?
Motherfucker don't give a fuck about them laws.
I thought you can't eat that, Kevin.
Let me get a piece of.
Kev, this ain't for you, dog.
It's right there.
That's that
I
crack.
know there's another one in there.
Oh, no. I done picked up all that shit in there now. Let me tell you something. You understand? Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about them damn laws. You know why?
They do get.
Laws is for the motherfuckers that's subjugated. Motherfuckers that's running the world ain't following no law. Huh?
What do you mean as far as? I mean,
Motherfuckers that running the world ain't following no law. You understand?
Everybody does.
Let me explain.
Just don't follow the law. You
There's
follow.
a sex traffic. Listen, you remember the motherfucker, President Obama in office. Well, we got to get a hold of the sex trafficking. You mean this shit has existed? Oh yeah, this shit been around a long time. You know, there's a ring down and, huh?
Forever.
Sex trafficking, slavery.
Still.
This shit still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is it popping for?
The cult niggas.
Who is on the sex trafficking and the slavery, the human slave trade, which is still happening? Who
today
is that shit benefiting?
The occult niggas at the top.
So it ain't benefiting the nigga that's right down the street. Maybe this nigga might be the connect, might get paid to do the dirt. But every business, sex trafficking, human slave trade, that shit ain't no different than the poppy out of Afghanistan, or the oil out of the Middle East.
It's all trafficking a product.
It's all product. Pussy the product, people are the product.
Yeah.
These shits, listen. And for the people that are subject to this shit happening to them, it looks like a job working for them. I'm gonna need you to do this. I'm gonna need you to create this pipeline. That's what the fuck happening right now.
It is. I mean, and again, it's a deeper plan, but they can only enforce what you don't know. They can only work. I can only manipulate you if you don't know I'm manipulating you or how I'm doing it. But if you find out, you can stop it. So again, I'm gonna say, get your ass up and go learn your damn rights, because right now they're stealing them from you because they're trying to move this country into a socialist government.
So look,
This is where they're moving this shit, and they have to erode your rights because you are in a republic that has all rights with sovereign states.
Hey, look,
that fucks up the whole thing.
Yep.
You're the only damn country with that in
let
the
me
world.
just say this. Let me just say this, Jeff.
We are
that's
the only
part of the
country
problem
that's
for them.
Republic.
That's part of the problem for them.
That is the
They
problem.
say, you know, we created this shit,
It is a
and
problem.
this shit getting in the way because we want
It
to
is.
fuck boys,
Yep.
we want to fuck
Yep.
little
That's
girls.
true. Yep.
That is what's happening.
That is
We want to
what-
fuck
that
little
is-
animals
that's
or
what's
whatnot.
that's what's
You know what?
happening.
Fuck these niggas, they ain't even studying none of this shit
That's
anyway.
nigga. That's exactly
That's
what's
that is
happening.
exactly
Yes,
what's happening.
that's exact. You ain't studying these laws, so fuck them. They don't need them.
Yep, that's exactly. And they putting it on us.
They're like, whose idea was it anyway?
The Moors.
To get these niggas this kind
Right.
of shit.
You don't want to know. You don't need them rights, nigga. You ain't using them motherfuckers.
That's the truth.
Fuck them.
Give me them fucking rights, bitch ass nigga.
New York priest urged not to give religious exemptions
Huh?
for COVID-19.
A priest?
Because now everybody getting religious.
Yep.
They want to keep that job.
Yep.
Everybody, on that shit, niggas is running. Namo ringe kyo,
Yep.
namo ringe.
Yep.
Niggas is oming. They need that religious exemption.
Yeah.
Now a New York priest has been urged not to give
religious exemptions to COVID-19 vaccines.
Why would a priest come out and say
Jay
that?
Hernandez, 72, receives a dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine during a vaccination event at for local adolescents and adults outside the Bronx Writing Academy in the School of New York, June 4th, 2021. Washington, CNS. As some Catholics are seeking a religious exemption to the COVID coronavirus vaccine mandates that are becoming more common in workplaces and even some public venues, priests in the Archdiocese of New York have been advised not to get involved in the process. There is no basis for a priest to issue a religious exemption to the vaccine, said a memo sent to the priest in New York, sent to the priest in the New York Archdiocese, July 30th.
How you gonna tell the priest? Go ahead. How you gonna tell the
An
priest?
image of the memo was published by a news correspondent on social media 2 days after that it was issued. An archdiocesan spokesman confirmed the Catholic news service that this communication was accurate and was sent by messenger Joseph Lemorte, Archdiocesan Vicar General, and John Cahill, Archdiocesan Counselor. The memo not only advised priests not to be involved in the issuing of religious exemptions, but stressed that if they did issue them, they would be acting in contradiction to the directives of the Pope.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
participating in an act that could have serious consequences to others. The archdiocesan leaders wrote that they occasionally hear from Catholics who have severe moral objection to the COVID-19 vaccines due to their connection to abortion.
Oh.
This concern is particularly acute among people who are strongly pro-life
Wow.
and very loyal to the teachings of the faith. It is a serious issue
Damn,
for some
that is
people
an
who
issue.
often seek guidance and support from the church.
That is.
The church done chose the government.
Man.
But somebody says because they need that tax-free status.
Yeah. But look, do you see the contradiction?
It
But
is
they
a
won't-
big
they won't
contradiction.
lose their tax-free status for that.
No, they
can't
won't.
lose their
They
tax.
can't.
They can. The government. That's what. Again, separation of church and state. The government is not supposed to be able to come in here and tell church what the fuck to do.
All I'm
They're
saying
fucking-
is, Kev, I agree with you.
Wow.
Partially.
If the church wanted to sue the government for that shit, they would win because there's a separation of church and state. You
Ain't
can't
no
cut-
winning against the government.
Nigga, yes,
I'm
it
telling you,
is.
the government.
Yes, there is.
You know
Niggas
what it
win
is?
against the government all the time.
Let me just say this.
Stop
I just
listening to this
think-
nigga.
I just think you get the government to the point where they go, well, fuck it, you know what I'm about. Fuck these rules.
They debo you.
They gonna debo you. The government,
They
listen.
can't, but they can
But the
only
government
debo
can't
you
debo the church.
They can't debo the church, but they can't debo you if you understand the rules to the game. They cannot. They can only debo niggas who don't know shit. The motherfucking them white motherfuckers who know that shit, know that law shit, they go to court and get shit won all the time. You don't hear about it because it's not on CNN or MSNBC and shit. But those motherfuckers are out there suing the government, winning, getting injunctions, stopping shit. That shit is happening.
I believe it until it becomes public.
Wow. This is crazy.
I'm gonna send you a video.
Am I lying? When these niggas get public, that's when they get to shutting shit down. Am I lying, Kev? We've seen it before.
But you know,
Like, they can do that shit behind closed doors. Am I lying, Kev? See, Kev,
What?
no, I done studied this shit too.
Hold on, let me send you
Behind closed doors, they be like, all right, cool.
this.
That shit get out? Do they change the game, Kev? Yes or no? Kev, no, I know them.
No,
Them
they
motherfuckers
don't
be
do
like,
it like that though. It's not like that.
As long as that shit private, cool.
Hold on, let me send you something.
do you know how many Catholic people it is in America?
It's a billion Catholics over the world. Or no, it ain't.
No.
Which,
No, it's not that many motherfuckers.
it's a lot of
billion
them motherfuckers though.
Like you can't get a contraceptive with the Catholic Church, but you can get.
Do you see the contradiction?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
That's just like West Hollywood.
Mm.
We gotta get
wow,
the
yeah.
we gotta get the vaccination up here, but we don't have a vaccination for our kind of vaccination.
Right.
But you also have to understand it's all identity politics. Remember when, like now, you know, I can be a, you know, LG. You can get some for all the letters, okay? But now it's like a whole thing. Like it's a separation of I'm vaccinated and you're not. It's a scarlet letter. This is Salem witch hunts all over again.
But HIV and AIDS was the scarlet letter back in the day too. Herpes is still a scarlet letter. Well, maybe not scarlet. It might be violet.
No, it's a brevis size now. They're brevis now.
Motherfuckers are fighting back over this vaccine. They said that they stopped delivering babies in New York because the nurses and shit said fuck it.
Can I get to my own stories?
Oh yeah.
I
got the stories right here.
Well, I didn't. How do I know that, nigga? Did
You
you tell me
supposed to
that?
wait till I put the story
Did you tell
out.
me that, nigga?
This nigga can, man.
Did you tell me
Kev
that?
always jumping the gun, man. Every time we do something together, Kev jump the gun.
Did you telepathically send me that?
Somebody said this is
I gotta
worse.
send you this stuff.
You didn't have to walk around with a pass, so.
Your freedom papers.
Listen. I'm not saying that this isn't worse. What I'm saying is, can we just be honest? This is the flu. An intense flu, if you're not vaccinated, 100%.
Well,
It's intense if you're not vaccinated.
if you're not
If
vaccinated,
you're not vaccinated or whatever,
Well,
no,
that ain't correct. That's not correct.
Nah, if you got a low immune system.
low
Yeah.
immune system, I'm using their talking points.
Oh, okay. All right.
Their talking points is, if you're not vaccinated, this shit is
Right.
going to be intense.
Right.
Okay, but I don't understand though, because how the unvaccinated affecting the other people that have it? Because if I'm that sick, then I wouldn't be out in public around you no way. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
How are they more highly contagious than people that are not?
All I
I
know
don't
is
okay.
flu comes from the word influenza.
And it's also COVID.
And all that shit means is it spread fast.
Spread fast.
You know the word flu?
Yeah, right.
Influenza, just
Yep.
like affluent, affluenza.
Yes. Yep.
Right, yeah.
It talks about the flow of the currency.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Yep.
The shit move fast.
But it's also called COVID-1. So it's still, so when they tell you you get tested and you have that, you will probably just have flu. But it's also called,
And all I'm saying is, try to trap a porcupine and try to put that motherfucker in one of them little plastic carrying cages. What if him in there? Is he gonna fight back? Of course. So they see questioning as fighting back.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Right? So they have to employ fear. They got to employ a lot of shit.
Yep.
Motherfucking Howard Stern went off on anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
Fuck your
He sure-
freedom is
that,
what he
that
said.
motherfucker's insane.
Yeah, a white man with a Jerry curl always something wrong.
He's a Khazar.
So let me just say this.
Kazar.
Krishnamurti, my favorite philosopher. Why does your mind conform? Have you ever asked that? Are you aware that you are conforming to a pattern? It doesn't matter what the pattern is.
Right.
Whether you have established a pattern for yourself or it has been established for you. This is why I love Krishnamurti. Krishnamurti is about freedom. I told y'all, ain't no freedom. I told y'all, what you motherfuckers got is not even real liberty. Now this shit is diet liberty. This is Coke Zero liberty right here. Krishnamurti, you've heard me say it before. It's no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society.
Man.
Now is this shit starting to make sense? You got even our brothers, D.L. Hughley.
Man. I already did a piece on him. Boy. He pissed me off. Boy.
I mean, I ain't really got nothing to say other than, damn.
You seen that coming though.
Damn.
You know, fuck that shit. Deal with that bullshit.
What you say?
I said, fuck that.
No, I'm just
Deal
disappointed,
with
man.
that
I'm
bullshit.
on the damn side of the game.
Wait,
I'm
him
on
and
the
Roland
fuck that
Martin?
nigga side.
Roland Martin?
Because I don't know that nigga, so fuck
Roland
that
Martin
nigga.
too. I mean, I don't know these brothers, but
Oh yeah, Roland did. That's,
listen.
right.
This is what I'm saying. Right. You abuse a dog. Say you abuse a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the one that sniffed COVID though.
Will the dog? Let me just say.
Sorry.
Let's just keep it as simple as possible. You abuse a dog. In abusing the dog, how will the dog interface with humans moving forward? Is the dog gonna be skeptical?
You gonna be timid.
The dog gonna be like,
yep. Nigga, I ain't fucking
you
with
know
you.
how dogs get, dogs be having expressions.
Nigga, I ain't fucking with you.
What kind of human are you?
Yep.
Because I done fucked with some bad ones.
Right.
What do you want?
Yep.
Haven't you seen dogs shaking? Dogs be like,
Who is you, nigga? Yep. Who is you,
keep it
nigga?
simple, right? Because
Yes,
want to get
nigga.
all deep and elaborate.
That's
Dogs be
hilarious.
shaking like, what kind of person is this person?
That's hilarious. Nigga.
Then there are dogs that are aggressive, right? Then dogs manifest as aggressive. Nigga, the last motherfucker beat on me. Put your hand in, I'm gonna bite the shit out of you. See what happened. Fuck with something, I'm gonna bite the shit.
Fucking anybody come around this bitch.
Then you got to be Caesar Milan on them niggas.
Yep.
I'm not here to hurt you. There's a certain way you gotta deal with motherfuckers
the dog
that have been
nigga.
traumatized.
Yep.
Black people been traumatized. So you finna blame black people for being skeptical? Oh, that was 100 some odd years ago.
Right.
This happened a long time
Right.
ago. But it happened. Police brutality is still happening. Oh, you gonna wait until 2021 to finally convict a white motherfucker for doing some dirt. Listen! At some point we gotta be able to say, nigga, it's 2021 and there's still black firsts?
Man.
First off, there should be no black firsts.
Thank you.
In 2021. In this culture, in this society. As much as motherfuckers done contributed to this bitch,
Man.
there should be no firsts. There should be no more. You know, we're celebrating the first black woman to pop lock inside. Nigga, I don't want to say that. There should be no more firsts.
First black woman to pop lock.
And I'm not speaking directly to these brothers or whatever. I'm just saying, you can't condemn black suspicion
Right.
of a government, right, that has marginalized, abused, disrespected, disregarded, denigrated
Man.
a people
You can
for centuries.
Yes.
It makes you look stupid as fuck to side with.
Yes.
Yep.
Shit be off, awkward, not aligning logically, and then you condemn. You don't even address what's awkward. Hey,
Don't.
is it? Wait, hey, how many years y'all been working on this shit and you don't have one yet? But you have one for this shit already?
Right. Already
Hey.
in 8 months.
No,
You talking.
just can we have, hey, is it okay? Hey. And then, no, you can't have, hey, fuck you. We've been patient enough. We done gave you $600 a couple of times.
Right,
You-
a couple
no,
of times.
Hey, fuck you now.
A couple of times.
Take the shit and move on.
A couple of times.
Ah, that's what they
I'm just, do you understand what I'm saying? At some point,
Yep.
hey, has to be value. Can we get, hey, just, hey. At least come out and say, you know what, we got the best scientists in the world. The scientists who worked on this shit, them motherfuckers is dead, and they was fucking up making a gang of mistakes, and that's why we 40 years into this bitch. But we have super scientists from space. Aliens.
From space.
We have aliens. An alien dropped off some juice. Give us a story so we can be like, hey,
alien juice.
right? Hey, give us something to hold on to. Don't just say, shut the fuck up, you stupid motherfuckers. Fuck your freedom.
We got some Anunnaki juice, nigga. The aliens gave us some Anunnaki juice, and that shit's gonna kick.
That's all. Hey, you can't even say hey now.
No, you can't.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, you want your job, don't you? Huh?
You see
You
what
want
they-
to keep your job? Do you?
And a lot of people saying nah.
No.
Fuck you.
Nope.
Okay.
A lot of people saying fuck you.
They
nah.
gonna wish they didn't say fuck you.
Not if enough
When
people
that
do
dirt
it.
start building up on them
Not if
hills
enough
from being
people do it.
homeless.
If enough
the
people do it,
Sacramento-
and then you have enough businesses starting to fall because of it, the businesses will force the legislation to change.
Yep.
You know,
If they're not getting enough business in there, the business owners who actually have the power, they'll start forcing motherfuckers to change.
police from the Sacramento Police Department are actually suing for not to get the vaccine.
Yeah, a lot of officers are not going to enforce this shit. They like, nigga, fuck y'all. We ain't enforcing that shit. These bunch of kids.
Maybe you got that story over there.
These bunch of kids tried to go. They all showed up to a university. A bunch of these are Caucasian kids. Y'all
Oh, yeah,
understand.
yeah.
They know their rights.
They know
Fucking
their rights.
Hundreds of Caucasian
Yep.
kids showed up to a university. Was like, we ain't vaccinated. Some of us
We
ain't
ain't wearing
vaccinated.
no masks,
We ain't wearing no mask.
mask.
Fuck you, let us in. And they tried to call the police, and the police like, man, we ain't enforcing that shit. And they
The
mobbed
kids
all
had to
in
go through the door, and they
Yep.
couldn't stop them from going.
They could not stop them from going in.
and
And
all
police
the-
officers like, no, we're not enforcing no vaccine mandates. We don't. Like, that's some bullshit. He's like, no, I'm out. The police just look. They had the camera on, and the police said, I'm out.
And you hear all parents like they can't do nothing to you. You just walk in.
They can't.
You can't do nothing.
They'll force you to have some experimental drug in your body, and then tell you there's it's some criminal charges behind that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, you've seen it before. Shut the fuck up and do what I tell you.
Never put fight back.
That's the price of being here. You don't want to be here? Get the fuck out.
Salam alaikum, man.
Where you gonna go? Huh?
Mexico?
What? The unvaccinated is a new nigga.
Huh?
The
Unvaccinated is a new nigga.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate.
It might be the new nigga,
It is.
but all the niggas live in Zion.
But it's the second-class citizen.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm just, hey.
You're gonna be a second-class citizen if you undeed.
Yeah.
Unhokied.
Wow.
I'll be a part of that.
But it's funny. The funny thing is, you have a lot of these Caucasian people who are rich, and they are not with it. And so, if they're talking about, you're gonna make me a second-class citizen because I don't want to get your experimental fuckery. So, and those motherfuckers do know the law. They know the political power. And all
Or
that,
they
and they're
don't really
pushing
know
back.
the law, Kev.
They know
Motherfuckers
they
don't know the law.
don't know the
They
law,
got-
but they
they
have
got
motherfuckers-
money.
They got
They got
money
money
who
to
have,
influence.
they got people who know the law.
They
but
got hired a motherfucker that know the law.
No, Caucasian people, especially compared to anybody else in the country, they know the law. They know the law way more for government,
Them white people be
way
like,
more than anybody else.
Call Schuster, Simon, Scheinman, Schuster, Goldberg, Silverstein. Boom, here's the bread. Get me out of this. Whatever it takes. I don't have to deal with it, okay?
Schuster, Silverstein, and Goldberg. That's what it is.
Them motherfuckers don't know no goddamn law. They hire.
No, they do know the law, dude.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's about, and I don't want to know.
What?
Here's your retainer, 400 grand.
400 grand.
There's videos on the KnowYourRightsFoundation.org of Caucasian people owning police officers knowing the law. They know that shit. And you need to know it too. I do police stop law
Hey,
class every
Ann
weekend.
Holmes, let me say something to you, pimp. Stop asking personal questions on social media, my nigga, about niggas' personal lives. I love you, Aunt. It's all cool, but don't ask about a nigga personal. Hey, so do you guys have exempt cards? Why would I answer you here about any fucking thing that's personal? You niggas done took this social media shit a little too far, nigga. Social means the social shit that's on the surface, my nigga. Everybody. The fuck? Hey, bro, what's your social security number? Huh?
I didn't get them last 3 digits.
Did you niggas get the real ID yet? Stop asking personal shit publicly, nigga. It's none of your business.
Vaccination cards? Come on now. For real? We talking about all this? You think anyway?
This shit crazy. I just don't understand.
Disturb your spirit.
Hey, so did you wash your nuts before you left this morning? Huh?
Inquiring minds want to know.
This nigga done spit up on himself. That tooth couldn't stop shit. Go. What the fuck happened? This nigga spit shit out his mouth like he was drinking something, but his mouth was closed.
Did it come over here?
The tooth didn't stop.
Did it come over this way, nigga?
The shit might be on the table. We might have to spray the table, dog.
Oh, damn it. I forgot my damn colloidal silver, nigga.
We got to spray the table down with some silver, nigga. That tooth didn't stop nothing. I knew that missing tooth was going to be dangerous.
God damn it, Bobby.
Wow.
Oh,
he forgot he had this side
nigga
door.
leaking. Tippy tight top leaking around this bitch.
Oh my God. Oh baby.
That motherfucker started rolling.
God damn.
He might have to spray down that motherfucker.
Nigga, he may.
Oh baby, I hope he all right. Clean his
Somebody called him a spitting cobra.
Spitting cobra.
I want to wait for him to come back before we start our next topic. Hey, man, I'm just going to say this, Kev, about the law and all that shit, man. I just feel like, and I've been studying this shit for years, too. I just feel like these motherfuckers are not held to any standard. I think they could change their mind. They could change agendas. They could do.
I know it sounds like that. It's easier to say that, but it's not. When in the law, it's not. You can't do that.
I just don't think there are no can'ts when it comes to them in terms of the law.
When
I
you
think
say,
they can just do what
you
the
can't
fuck.
do it if to someone who knows the law and their rights and assert those, because those things are static. They're foundational. They're in stone. They're ingrained.
Hold on, kid.
They can't take that shit away.
Hold on, kid. Say, nigga, don't just sit back down at the table like you didn't spit on the table, my nigga. Can you just go out there and answer?
I caught it in my hand.
Holy.
Oh, shit. Hey, nigga, go out there and get the sanitizer, man.
Oh, you guys some bullshit, man.
There's a spray bottle out there with some disinfectant in it. Go get the spray bottle. You can't just come sit back down like everything cool, nigga.
I caught it in my hand.
Oh, shit.
You heard it.
Catching shit in his hand.
He got this softball spit hand.
What the fuck is going on? This shit done turned the corner. Hey, come to Mises. Come to Mises. The Shrouded Lighthouse are 2 projects that are coming very soon. Very, very, very soon. Like I said, the editing process for the Shrouded Lighthouse, man, is going to cause me to shave tomorrow. I'm very excited about the Shrouded Lighthouse. 16 chapters, which are 16 lectures that I did in 2021 or 2020. Just going to be amazing. And then, pre-order your copy now, theshroudedlighthouse.com. How to discover the silver lining in any situation. Yeah, what is that? Hold on. What's that?
I put some sanitizer on the thing, and I'm, doing what I'm supposed to do. Doing what I'm supposed to do. Doing what I'm supposed to do. What?
I don't know what the fuck
Some
happened
ice
right
cubes
now.
on, fool. What you talking about?
Yeah, the ShroudedLighthouse.com. Pre-order your copy right now. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be amazing. And then also, Come to Mises is coming. That's next week, ain't it? Wednesday. Wednesday.
Is it
next week? The 22nd.
Oh, shit.
Is it next week or the week after?
It's next.
Next week.
See? The 22nd.
All right,
That's when it starts. 4 days, 8 hours. Special guest, come to Mises.com. Get there now. Put your code in, ZoLive21.
Sign up, sign up, sign up. Let's get, it's almost 1,000 people in here. Can we get 100 people to sign up? Let's do it. Timmy Tight Top in here spitting. Let's move on to our next topic here.
Spitting Cobra.
Did you get COVID? What'd you say?
Cobra.
Oh.
Somebody called you a spitting cobra in the chat.
Was I not here? I was not here to hear that.
No, you
weren't. They were in the chat. Yeah, we read. So look what China's TV is doing. China be on some shit.
What?
China said we're gonna ban men from TV.
Oh yeah.
Seen as not masculine
That's right.
enough.
I'm telling you, y'all don't understand what's going on right now.
Let me read this shit. Let me read this shit right here. Let me make it bigger.
Wow.
The government,
Oh, yeah.
let's see.
Oh, look at that.
China's government has banned from TV men who do not appear very masculine. The government told TV outlets Thursday they should advance revolutionary culture.
Man.
What?
What?
See?
It is part of the Chinese government's larger plan to tighten control over the business and society and enforce official morality. What?
Nigga, this world is going crazy.
But
President Xi Jinping has called, I don't know if that's Xi, I think it's Xi Jing, Xi,
Nigga, come on.
Xi,
Get it out.
Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping. Where is Xi Jinping? Huh. He's not here. I'll answer his questions for you. My man.
You fucked up for that one, nigga.
You're a pretty good fighter.
Straight out of Kung Fu.
Hey.
Stupid, nigga. Kung Fu Theater, shout out. Oh, man.
But I find it very interesting because they actually, one of the popular TV star over there is this person right here. This is a man.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's a man?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a transgender man. They too convincing. Probably that's why they took him off.
I don't know if that's convincing enough.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
It's not
Because
convincing.
That looks.
that's dude-esque.
It is.
What, this person?
No. If you didn't know, you wouldn't have said
Nah, nigga, that's dude-esque.
that.
Let me tell you something, man.
Okay, you're right.
Dude got a spirit.
Yeah.
There's a dude spirit. I don't give a fuck what kind of mask you wearing. There is a dude spirit on you.
Yep.
And
This is
if
true.
you a dude,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like a woman,
Yep.
nigga, there's a dude spirit on you.
Yes.
Dude juice.
It's some kind
Yes.
of dude essence on you, man.
Yes.
I'll be like,
Yes. Nigga, you are nigga. You a nigga.
I don't know about y'all.
These roaches is my potato.
We done told y'all that cartoons and all that shit be stealing from real life in order to make these cartoons. Let me tell you something, man. Spider-Man has something called the Spidey senses.
Spidey tingle.
And that motherfucking Spidey sense always be tingling. Let me tell you something. I got a nigga tingler. When I know, nigga, that's a nigga.
Yeah.
That's a
It
Spidey
goes off.
sense that
Yep,
go
it
the
goes
fuck
off.
This one too?
That's
That's a
nigga.
man?
That's a dude.
What?
My Spidey
See, I
sense
told
broke.
y'all.
My Spidey
No.
sense broke. My Spidey sense, I gotta put it in the shop. What the fuck done happened to my senses?
My Spidey sense broke. I'm gonna put it in the shop. But they be shaving their cheeks and shit, their jawbones and shit.
their Adam's
That's why.
apple. They get the surgery to shave their Adam's apple down.
Yeah, shave the Adam's apple on their jawline.
But you have to understand, Asian men are very,
Effeminate.
they're very, I wouldn't say, kind of feminine.
Yeah,
Their
they
feet are
are.
very petite. It's very easy.
But this is the thing though. We were talking about. See, China has a plan to take over this shit, and now what they say revolution. So they understand revolution is aggression. It's masculine, and so while you have over in America, these niggas are demasculating every motherfucker over here, and that's with every race. It ain't just with niggas. Every race that a man that's trying to be demasculated because they know, a feminine population won't fight back. A population that's more towards the feminine side.
Kill the man off. Yes. Then you could have access to every aspect of society.
But then China, who studies us and saying, oh, these motherfuckers are caught up on the he, she,
we gonna do the other shit.
We gonna do the other shit.
Yeah, we gonna enforce masculinity.
Yes.
Look at that.
China's coming.
China's government has banned from television men who appear not to be masculine. The government told TV outlets Thursday that they should advance revolutionary culture. It is part of the Chinese government's larger plan to tighten control over business and society and will enforce official morality. President Xi Jinping has called for a national rejuvenation with more Communist Party controls of business, education, culture, and religion. Companies and the public are under increasing pressure to go along with the government's plan for a powerful China and healthier society. Let me just say this in juxtaposition to what's happening here. What's the difference between the two governments? They just got different methods of doing the same shit.
What do you mean? China's more open about it?
These motherfuckers are saying, ain't no bitch shit finna be on our TV.
None.
Over here we're saying,
all of the bitch shit.
Yes. There must be a scene where two cockstrong, oxen-ass niggas must lip lock.
In every show, pretty much now, they have to check that box off. There has to be some gay couple there.
What I'm saying is, these motherfuckers is doing the opposite, and remember, opposites are the same. They want a different result, like Kevin just explained. What happened to our brother Russ?
Who?
Oh, Lord.
Russ.
I love Russ.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? First off, that's a LA nigga.
Yep.
That's a LA nigga.
Luzinger.
Went to Luzinger High. I fuck with him, man. But I just gotta keep it 1,000.
Yeah, man. Him and PJ Tucker too.
I just don't understand.
PJ Tucker too.
Maybe he thought he was Irish and had a kilt on.
Man, have y'all seen the
Somebody
video?
said LA niggas is soft. Really? Okay.
Have y'all seen the video of PJ Tucker and them they were on ESPN, they were doing an interview, and it was Devin Booker and PJ Tucker and a couple niggas they was around, and they start talking about fashion, and so Devin Booker just hooded up, got a hat on, got his motherfucking jacket on, but PJ Tucker and them niggas trying to look all fashionable, went, oh man, I love the women clothes, they be doper than the man's clothes, and you be going and then the camera goes to Devin Booker Booker's like, Devin Booker look at them niggas like, what the fuck is you talking about? Devin Booker like, nah, I ain't with that shit, nigga.
Let me just say, man, I don't understand.
God damn.
This pleaded number from
Pleaded
number from Dolce Gabbana.
This nigga's in a pleated skirt. Not a kilt either. It's a skirt.
No, that's full-fledged on.
That's full-fledged on. With construction, with Tim's in it, with Tim's. Some black.
But due to his height, proportionally, the skirt is all wrong. It should be more of a...
Due to his height.
Keep going, Sarah. Oh my gosh.
To accentuate the leg, he should have had a shorter, more of a 3/4 length dress. And the top.
With a cane.
Now, if it's shorter, now the shit is motherfucking cheerleader outfit.
Right.
And we don't want to do
We
that.
definitely don't want that.
No, 3/4, a little bit under the knee.
And he gonna
The
tell
shoe
you
selection, I'm
he's
not
masculine
fan.
enough to wear a skirt. That's what he gonna tell you, nigga. Nigga, I'm masculine enough to wear a skirt, nigga. Fuck all you niggas.
It's not even culturally right. I could see if he was from Scotland or some shit and say, well, this is what we
He's
do.
from Scott Street. Okay.
That is actually where dresses
said
come. That is
Scott
where it
Street.
comes from, though.
What?
The skirt.
That ain't, listen, that ain't where this skirt come from.
No.
Styled by Billy Porter.
You wasn't paying attention.
I just don't know how to feel about it because he's such a real dude.
Right.
He's such a good dude. He's a real dude.
He is.
But see, I have a question. What about this?
What
He's
is that?
wearing a dress.
That ain't no goddamn dress.
I know, but no, it's more of a dress that he has on. But it's still
That's
a robe. It's
not
more of
a
a
dress.
robe.
That's
It's
his-
more a robe.
That's not a dress.
Not at all.
Not a
That is
dress.
a robe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, pull up a jalabia. What a Muslim would wear. It's a long ass shirt,
Yep.
Yep.
I got one.
right? And I mean, it's long. Go past the knees. It's a long ass shirt, but it ain't a dress.
Okay, so
It is classified as masculine. You don't see women in the Islamic culture
Right.
wearing a jalabia.
hold on. Based on what he has on, it's just almost the same, in a sense.
Nigga.
No, it's more this.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
No.
It's more that. It's more that.
Nigga, that's the kind of dress my counselor wore at Pasadena High.
With the green one?
Yeah.
The green one, not the green one.
No, that one.
Is it that one right there?
Yeah, this does give me a middle-aged white woman who
Miss
used to be
Pentecost.
who used to be a tennis star.
Miss Pentecost, how you doing today? And she had a short haircut too. Miss Pentecost.
The opposite of
That's what I'm saying. This is a good brother. My point is, when you do things like this, you do have to ask the question, how does this impact the community? Let me just say this, man. Not everything is like a big ass issue, but let me just say, if your boys in a particular community are struggling with their identity, how does this help? I'm talking about real boys, though.
Right,
I'm not talking about boys that have made the choice to be something else. I'm saying real boys, how do they reconcile this? And where in society, right? Where in society is there a safe space for being heterosexual, black,
Right.
and male?
You can't promote that.
No, he is a good brother. Somebody said he is a good brother. He is a good brother. I'm not finna fucking quantify this man's character all the way down to just one thing.
Right.
This one thing happens to disturb me. Old blanket license ass niggas out here just fuck it, throw them all away. No, man, that's a good brother. Niggas find a reason to throw each other away.
Okay.
God damn. Well, on to some other fuck shit.
I didn't like the top though. Hated it.
You said hated it.
Ah, shit. Have you guys heard about this? It's been floating around for a long time. People have been asking me to talk about it. Shit. Africa Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation sued for child sex trafficking. September 7th, written by Layla Wills. Child Victims Act lawsuit filed against hip-hop pioneer and Zulu Nation organization. Warning, this article contains graphic descriptions of child sexual abuse. Fuck. Bronx, New York. Africa Bambaataa was recently served his copy of a lawsuit filed against him and the Zulu Nation claiming the disgraced hip-hop pioneer sexually abused and repeatedly sex trafficked a 12-year-old boy to other deviant adult males in exchange for money for 4 years. Child trafficking, by definition, refers to the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, obtaining, patronizing, or socializing of a minor for the purpose of a commercial sex act.
Oh my God.
I know a mama who did that to one of her kids. Wow. Somebody called him Bambooty.
What? African bambooty? Oh, come on now.
We got these motherfuckers in our community, man.
Yeah.
Now, put these two stories in juxtaposition, and they're not even related in context. But which would you rather have in your community? A Russell Westbrook or a Bambaataa?
No.
I take the skirt all day.
Put the infraction in context, right? Yes, it's an infraction. Yes, you could damage the psyche of young kids that are developing that don't even understand what's really going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said neither. Yes, neither.
Right.
Neither is an
Yeah,
answer.
Right.
Neither is a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to choose, I would choose Russell and his infraction over an actual motherfucker out here farming kids.
Right.
Oh my God.
Kid agriculture.
From state to state.
Somebody said Bam lives in Brazil and he's running amok, allegedly.
He lives in Brazil?
That's what they said. Again, Rob Durban, number 83. I said, you could tell niggas don't know how to communicate.
Why?
I said neither is a good answer.
Right.
That means I acknowledge your answer as adequate and true. But then I also said, choose between two. Not choose the middle. I could have given you the middle. I could have given you neither. I asked you to choose. First off, you niggas answered the way you wanted to answer, which means you're not really listening. I said, if you had to choose, had to choose. Now, typically when there's a choice, there is two things, not the third, which is neither. Neither is the third option, which I acknowledged as true. This is how niggas are. This is how niggas communicate in their relationships. Motherfucker get asked a direct question and then pick the third option that wasn't presented.
That wasn't asked.
Yes, you can have free thought, but listen to the instruction. If you had to choose. Yes, you don't have to choose. That's fine too. But listen to what was presented. If you had to choose. Did you hear me say?
Yeah.
Neither is a qualified good answer as well. Motherfuckers don't make space for other thought. Can't even play the game right. It's a game of questions and answers. Motherfucker be on Jeopardy and lose all his money. Say, no, I want to do the third question. Nigga! You done lost money, nigga. Fuck. I said, if you had to choose. That's like saying, I take Joe before Trump.
Yeah.
Fuck both of them niggas.
Is there any redemption in what I'm saying about my brother?
About Russell Westbrook?
Yes. Can he come back from that? Is what Russell Westbrook just did as bad as, say, some comedians wearing a fucking dress?
As some comedians wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Depends on how influential those comedians are as well.
And
Russell Westbrook is super
And
influential.
Russell is a superstar. So now we're at, do you see?
He's super influential. And the repercussions of the people or the kids that he would influence, we can't quantify that.
Then we have to come back and say, shouldn't that be a part of your decision-making process when you actually don something like this?
Yes.
Because there could be adverse repercussion.
Ooh.
See, motherfuckers don't make it make sense until it backlashes to their pocket.
Right.
So if a young kid goes, he used to be my favorite until he did this, and then that becomes something common and normal that he hears out in the community. Oh, he used to be my favorite, and then I saw him like this, and I was like, hey. Oftentimes people will flip once that happens.
Well, I don't know about that nigga.
Somebody said, Russ don't get a pass just because he from L.A. and on the Lakers. Stop making excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm trying to ask questions that broaden perspective. There's a difference. Black and whiter, bottom liner.
Black and whiter.
Asking questions to bring different perspective to a conversation. You know what I should do? Maybe I should teach a class on fucking radio to teach you how to do that. This is what you do. You ask questions to broaden the perspective. It's not making an excuse. I wouldn't wear a dress. I wouldn't want none of my sons to wear a dress neither.
This is they said this is for Fashion Week, by the way. Did you report
I don't
that?
give a fuck. Fashion Week.
That's what it was for.
No. See, come on, man. Sometimes motherfuckers be acting like these fashion niggas don't have an agenda.
Yes.
So what about this? If the fashion dude who made that or who makes other designers, I'm just hypothetically speaking, right? Hypothetically speaking. What if there's a fashion designer who low-key wants to convert heterosexual men into gay men? And let's not act like gay men don't try to seek heterosexual men for conversion. Am I lying, Sarah?
That's totally true.
All the time.
So it be gay men out there that be like, I'ma flip him.
Absolutely.
Right? So what if there's a fashion designer who designs clothes for men that has that intent to say, I'm gonna make this line for straight men?
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to point out a different perspective. I'm saying, what if that is the intent behind it? Would you wear some clothes if you knew that?
And it's to show that you're an ally. That's how they get you.
Keep talking, Sarah.
If I show that I'm an ally, that means that I'm open to what you identify yourself as. So therefore, I feel more comfortable around you. I feel more comfortable around you.
Nice.
Comfortable plus cocktails equals cock. Okay.
What?
Ooh.
Comfortable plus cocktails.
Wow.
Equals
Just the whole concept to a
comfortable
gay man,
cocktail.
to a gay man, the whole concept to a gay man of having a straight man in a dress is like an invitation to his pussy. He's probably like, yeah, this nigga here now.
It's like a girl, it's like the fat girl and the cute guy talk to him. She all of a sudden, he like me.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's how them big, and that's how them them couples that you see, they look off, like you trying to figure out how she got him. Boo boo. That's how it happened.
Because I think it's weird, like, having kids, man. My kids look back at my pictures of me when I was young, they're like, that nigga crazy. This nigga right here, this nigga crazy.
This guy?
That nigga crazy, right? I don't know how I could explain. My son knew is another kind of nigga.
Right.
I had to talk to that nigga today, this morning, like, hey, man. Alignment with your spirit, my nigga. Integrity, my nigga. Turn that flame down just a little bit,
Was
nigga.
he tripping on somebody?
Flame keeps everything at a nice temperature, nigga, but it can burn, my nigga. Just
Was he getting a little
no, he
up
wasn't,
there?
but he get there. You gotta, hey, my nigga, bring it in. Bring it in.
Emotional fire.
You making your offerings, nigga. You praying to your ancestors, my nigga. Bring it in. You got your regimen together, my nigga. I gotta stay on dog. Cause dog is flame retardant.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't know how I could explain to that nigga if he saw
You.
me in a dress.
Yeah.
Yep. That is the agenda too, because I think, remember when Snoop went off about on old girl about Kobe? Why did, and then they, he had to apologize. But before he apologized, what pictures came up? His son in the makeup in the.
Oh, Snoop Dogg's son?
Yeah.
His son.
Yes. His son came out in the old women's getup, in the makeup and all that shit. And then that's when that nigga Snoop apologized after that.
I never heard anything about
I didn't
it.
know
Oh,
that
you
part.
see the
That's why
picture,
he
nigga? Oh, nigga,
apologized.
let me show you this picture, nigga.
That's why he
that
apologized.
That picture is crazy, nigga. I was like, oh shit, okay.
I don't want to see no more celebrity shit.
But I be seeking understanding.
I don't give a fuck.
Make it make sense.
They leading everybody in the wrong direction.
No, I need to understand. Make it make sense. I need to understand, man. Just make it make sense. And don't make me feel like an asshole because I don't agree.
Right.
Right? I don't agree. Okay, I don't agree. But can you make it make sense?
Yeah.
How y'all not see that? You didn't see that?
I did not see that.
I mean, Magic Johnson's son is a.
Oh, that's the dude that played football, right?
Yeah.
That's the dude
That was the dude that played football who was supposed to be going to the NFL. He was like, nah, fuck that.
No, he went to UCLA. He
Yeah.
never was.
Well, he was good. He was good.
No,
enough.
he was good.
He was good enough. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he was a top prospect. Holy shit!
Well, let me see this.
This nigga got on chaps. I didn't even see that. This nigga. Holy shit! I didn't even see that.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Hey, listen, man.
So,
Listen, man.
I think they got it.
I empathize. I mean, if a father got to go through something like that, where, it's just.
I think that was a boule move, though.
I ain't gonna go that far, man.
Why did that come out right when he says that shit about Kobe? When he smashes Gail, this picture surfaces, and then he nigga apologizes.
No, hold on.
He apologizes
You ain't really
a
looking
week
at
later.
all the pictures.
And,
I don't want to see all the
no.
pictures.
Then he apologized a week later after that pic came out.
Okay. He had to do what he had to do.
Yeah. There it is. Oh, she got it up there. Damn.
No, she need to look at the one with the nigga laying down.
Man, take it down, man. I got love for Snoop
Right,
Dogg,
yes.
man. That's some personal business.
But I think also it has no reflection of the parent, really. Like
It
you
doesn't
go
have
back-
any.
now-
But it doesn't have any any reflection on the parent. I'm saying in a society where niggas is grown, I ain't never seen niggas this confused about who they are.
Man.
Because
I ain't never seen it.
Never.
the world is telling you could be anything. When I was a
Exactly.
kid, I wanted to be a motherfucking unicorn. Nigga,
right.
like, you got niggas out here getting horns and planning.
Listen, but Sarah,
They really
this
are
ain't the first
unicorns.
time. Sarah, this ain't the first time I heard you could be anything you want to be. Nigga, I heard that ever since I
Right.
was a little
You could-
kid.
yeah, right.
And
But
I ain't
that's
never
not
thought, you know what, motherfucker? Motherfucker say you can be anything you want to be, nigga. I ain't never
Right.
think, nigga.
Want to be a girl?
But
Back in the day, I thought I was the Incredible Hulk, for real.
Right.
Because I had the same color eyes as the Hulk, nigga. I thought I was the Incredible Hulk, for real, nigga.
Yeah.
That didn't make me the Incredible Hulk. I'm just saying. Motherfucker ain't
Nigga said I thought I was incredible.
I've been here, you can be whatever you want for years. I ain't never thought about being a girl.
But they got so much influential information, like you had these said things like these things of gender. I'm gender fluid and I'm doing all women
Nigga.
want to
They
be
blur the
men and
lines of
women.
gender.
It's so
Can I
much
tell you-
crazy stuff.
Back in the day,
Gender said, gender fluid.
Back in the day, I had this girlfriend. I was in the 9th grade. I kind of want to say her name, but I ain't gonna say her name. Cause you know I be out niggas. I don't want to do that. It'd be accidental, but I'm not gonna say her name. I had this girl. I was in the 9th grade. She was a varsity cheerleader. She was a senior. The motherfucker looked like a young Whitney Houston, my nigga. The point that I'm trying to make.
This nigga got lost in the memory for a second, y'all. Forgive this nigga.
The point that because, there was a story where I went to her house and her mama wasn't supposed to be there. And we was fucking around at the house, and then her mama walked in on us and told me to get my daughter fucking
Yeah,
the
get your
hell
motherfucking
out. No, she said, get your daughter fucking ass.
You old heathen.
No, but she looked like Whitney Houston back in the day. She was very beautiful. But the point I'm trying to make is, I've been so drawn at an early age to the beauty of women, it can't make sense to me. It doesn't compute. And I'm not saying there are other people that don't feel the opposite. But as a kid, I'm looking.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Nia Peoples did it for me.
We live in a society where just because he wears a dress doesn't mean he's gay.
Who?
Russell Westbrook or anything
He's
like
not
that.
gay.
It
Right.
doesn't- no,
Not gay.
I
I
know
don't
he's
think
not
he is.
gay, even though it gives out very, gay vibes.
What I'm
when
saying
when
is,
they
man,
wear
like,
dresses.
everything about this society is so fluid, there's no point of reference for anything.
Nothing. Right.
Well, sexuality has become like color. Everybody mixing in different races and everything like that. After a while, it's all going to be one fluid race.
But I'm saying, but where are the anchors in anything?
Right. Foundation. There's no foundation.
Like I have an anchor. Well, maybe it's anchored to generation, because I guess my point of reference is anchored to my generation. So in this generation, there is no anchor. No. So I guess if there's no anchor, you can be fluid.
They've uprooted the anchor.
They've uprooted the anchor. Okay.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
With social media and all that shit, and you can bombard people.
Somebody said this is only
constantly.
happening in America.
But you can because you can bombard people with these ideas on a constant basis, and they're just in these chambers, these little bubbles where they see it over and over and over and all day and over, and then that will start to wreak havoc on your psyche. Am I motherfucking like this? Dude, what the fuck? Did do that? And then
so you saying if we were raised in this society, we would be confused because we wouldn't have no anchor.
Because we were influenced by the things of our childhood, but if this was our childhood, we would be influenced by this shit. We was influenced by Nintendo and Mortal Kombat and Kung Fu movies and Eddie Murphy, and that was our influence back in the day.
I was living for 10 years though, and I was born and raised in the church and everything like that. So I think that it's just different now. Do I think that if I was raised like now and I had those tendencies, would I now be heterosexual or date men? I don't think so, because it would have gave more license to what I was doing.
You millennial, Sarah?
Child, I'm 41 years old. I don't know what that is. That's old. That's all it is.
This shit weird, man. It's just different. It's different.
Sarah, I thought you was much younger than that.
Wow, thank you. Even though I know you're lying. Thank you.
I did too. I thought you was younger than that too.
I thought you was in your 30s.
No, I heard
Bless
that
y'all.
some men that are homosexual are literally repulsed by women.
Yeah.
Huh?
I told you.
Yes.
I told you. Daniel said that.
Yeah, I have a couple friends like that. One guy, he said he's never. It will make him throw
Kev, I
up.
don't remember Daniel.
Yes, you do.
The very thought of it.
I tried not to remember Gabriel.
One of the funniest nights in that history was you there at the party, and Zoe don't drink. He had a couple of sips of wine that night. It was the greatest damn night of all time. Nigga, what? You was hilarious. You was fucking hilarious that night. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Yes. Give Zoe little sips of wine. That nigga's great. You think this nigga tripping down?
Anyway.
Yep. That nigga was awesome that night. Holy shit.
Anyway.
This really bothers you, doesn't it?
No, I just be wanting to understand. Like,
the parenting
it
has
doesn't
changed,
make
though.
sense to me as a heterosexual man.
Where's stuff going?
First off, how are you repulsed
by
a being, a woman, and you act like her.
Wow.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Like,
okay.
wait.
Yes.
You want to be her.
You're trying to be her, but
repulsed.
you're repulsed.
You're trying to be her, but you're repulsed by
her.
Okay, I get it sexually, right? Right? Because there are women who are sexually repulsed by having sex with other women because they're attracted to men.
Right.
Okay, I give you that. But to me, a dude doing it, it's like your whole shit fabricated. I just don't understand. I be trying to understand.
We don't need to understand.
Say like for a woman, a stud don't fuck with niggas.
Right.
Yeah, touch me not, darling.
But act like a nigga.
Yep.
Dress like a nigga, look
Yep,
like a nigga,
gangsta
walk
up,
like
yep,
a nigga.
Walk like a nigga, talk like a nigga.
Alligator tastes like chicken, but it ain't chicken, baby.
You see what I'm saying?
Alligator tastes like chicken, but it ain't chicken.
I just be trying to understand.
But
Listen,
you ain't, because you're on different frequencies, so it's not, you won't harmonize with that frequency, so it's not gonna, I mean, that it's impossible for you to understand, but because we don't vibrate there, it's not, I don't think it's meant for us to understand.
well, I will say this.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
will say this, and I'll throw it back to you. I even like the real pretty girls that play hoop, but they be gay, and I be like,
Oh, the love
Right.
I'll fucking change you.
Like the one girl who
You
just
just
beat
need
this
one
nigga.
chance.
That ain't gonna
And you
change.
have niggas that be the same way about other niggas.
That's what it fucked me up. I don't like that shit.
But the thing is that the girl in the locker room called her before you did. That's another thing.
I remember one time, I was at Villa Park in Pasadena when I used to hoop every day. And there was this young girl in there. I'm in there hooping. I'm giving it this is before my back said, fuck you, nigga. I ain't doing nothing else. Anyway, she was gorgeous. And she come in the gym and work every day during the summer. Then one day, there was these twins, these two little twins that hooped, but they both was gay. They were like little stud twins, little light-skinned twins. They was like little niggas. But they was twins. And yo, that little twin girl, she fucking turned her nose up at me like this my, without saying nothing. I just couldn't stop looking, and I wasn't gonna stop. I didn't give a fuck, nigga. You don't scare me. You a little girl.
Right.
That's how
Right.
You might be dressed like
Dude,
a gang member or some shit, but you a little girl. I ain't scared of you. But she was really like, fuck you looking at it.
But you have to also understand this, though. The thing is that it's almost like a competition thing. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck with, like, a gay dude may say, I may not want to be with a woman, but I can be a better woman than you.
What?
Huh? What?
I know girls that are like that are studs. They was like, these dudes ain't nothing. I'm gonna be a better nigga than them. That'd be goals,
can you
nigga.
be a better
That'd be
nigga
stud goals.
than a nigga.
Wait. Make that shit. Say
perception.
that again. Women, what? Studs do what?
I personally know of a couple studs that they think that a lot of niggas is lame and that they can be a better
Man.
nigga than niggas. Or man than what? Yeah.
Better. I could be a better boyfriend to you.
Yeah,
than
I can
the-
be a better
than the
because
real-
I
than the
understand
real
you.
boyfriend.
Then a real man,
Yeah.
I can be
A better
a better man than a real.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know my plastic dick gonna last long.
Exactly.
This strap on is gonna keep going on.
Okay.
When that flesh pocket, what the?
Yeah, a nigga with titties and periods.
Yeah.
That part. That part. My niece is a stud right now,
Yeah.
and she's gorgeous though.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
What can I see?
It's a real issue.
Sugar Chris, what am I missing? They said Zoe can see it. You said Zoe can see what? What can I see? Type in. What am I missing? Because obviously I need to pay attention to the super chat a little better. What can I see? What am I missing?
Subscription.
See, somebody said they heard the same thing too.
They heard the same thing about what?
No, I'm talking about like thinking that they can be better than.
But you know what I think also that's important? I think what's really important is to be able to have open conversations like this, which is, you know, some of it is infused with insight, some of it is infused with humor and comedy, but there should be no judgment. There should be no condescension, or not condescension, condemnation, right? Even if we want to talk shit about each other and crack jokes and laugh about it, it should be that kind of environment. Sarah was, I guess you...
I'm a former lesbian? What is it? Is that
I don't even... Like, I'm a current lesbian.
Okay.
So I don't even... I've always been a lesbian. So I don't know how you could be a former lesbian.
Right.
But okay. Well, maybe from your standpoint, yes. I'm just saying, like, I've always loved women. And I just try to understand, like, because I even had this conversation with my older brother. My older brother is gay. Like, nigga, what is it?
What the dealio?
What the fuck?
But do you really want to understand? Just let him do him. Let him do him.
I just think it's odd.
I know, but let's just think it's odd and move the fuck on. You don't need to understand
I'm
it, nigga.
the type of nigga that I'm gonna ask questions.
Nigga, I don't need to understand nothing.
Now look. Now look,
say I'm retired.
If you can't answer no questions, at least I asked you, and now I can move on.
Yeah.
But I just try, because I have questions like, nigga, was you born that way? Or did something happen to you?
Oh, right.
That turned on an inner button? Nigga, what happened? Who did it? You say the same thing to a little kid. Who did it? Baby come to you crying. Who did it? My granddaughter will tell you. My mama did it, or my daddy did it. Okay, I'll go get them. I'll go beat their ass. Okay. She want to see you fight. She asked you, fight them. She'll tell you, fight Prima. She'll say it, fight Prima. So a flag post though, it's good though. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, because I don't be seeing it. Thank you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to know, like, man, what's your story? How'd you get to where you are? First off, I deserve to know.
I'm good.
Let me tell you why I
don't need to know.
Motherfucker go. So when I found out about my brother, I didn't find out in a good way. The streets told me.
Oh, come on, the streets. The streets told you about her.
And this shit didn't come out like in family devotion with mama and aunties and big mama. Well, your brother got something to tell y'all. It didn't come out like that. The streets was like, nigga!
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
So finding out in a fucked up way is also traumatizing.
Yeah, my family found out because my sister came to my house unannounced, and my stud girlfriend answered the door.
Oh shit!
Her name
Wait,
was,
I thought you were a stud.
I was all things to all women. Okay? It depends on who I was vibing with.
She said I was
Majority
all
of the time I
things
was with
to all
feminine
women.
girls, and I was the more dominant of the two. But then there was at times, you know, I consider myself verse. You know what I'm saying? I could be very extremely feminine, and then I was, you know, with a stud. I hated the relationship. We bucked heads all the times because
If she was a stud, what did that make you?
I was a femme.
A what?
Effeminate.
A feminine is a feminine girl.
Yeah.
And feminine is stud. And you have stud and you have soft stud. I used to be like considered like a soft stud and yet femme. It depends on how I dress.
This shit don't even go together from my generation.
It don't.
Back in the day, a stud was a man. And you definitely couldn't be considered a stud as a man, or you couldn't be considered a soft stud.
Right.
What the?
It's almost like bullets.
Is that like a
I think,
beta
too.
man?
There's
A
no light
soft
bullet.
stud?
They both kill.
A soft stud is what she said. You can be a soft stud. That shit is oxymoronic from my generation.
Yeah, that's like a beta man.
Yeah,
then,
so
huh?
yeah, soft studs. Y'all never heard of this thing?
No.
It's just like with guys, they have bottoms and trades, bottoms, tops, and trades.
Somebody said
Weird.
it's two studs dating a homosexual union.
No, they consider two studs dating.
What? Two studs dating a homosexual union.
No, first of all, two studs dating. If you ask two studs if that's cool, like to date, and they'll be like, no, that shit gay.
What?
They'll be like,
What?
That doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you, that, even though
wait
you'll
a
find it,
minute.
that's in more black
Because
culture.
one is
In black
'cause
culture?
there's two givers. One need to be the giver, one need to be the receiver.
No, in black
both the
gay
receivers.
scenes, you probably won't. There's very, very rare you find two studs.
So
together.
let me just say this. Isn't that proof that they're confused?
Absolutely. I was confused and exhausted because I was I didn't know what I was gonna wake up and be that day.
Damn.
I was changing my femininity or my dominance or whatever on
But
like I
wouldn't you say
changed
that?
wigs.
Wouldn't you say that pervades most of them?
Most people were like I was.
Yes.
I think like I said to me.
Do you think it's
exhausting.
rare that somebody's just born straight out that way?
Right.
I think so. I know some people that I told you they're pamper punks.
What?
Huh?
They was little,
What?
They're what?
straight pamper
What's it-
punks.
She said a pamper punk.
What's a pamper
Like,
pump?
they-
Born gay.
Yeah, they came out whining like a little girl.
Girl, you better put that on the shirt.
No.
A
That's
Pamper
offensive.
pump.
That's offensive though.
How was that
Pamper punk.
offensive?
A pamper pump?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah.
I've learned nothing today.
Yeah.
Let me just
Oh
say
no, I'm sorry.
Let me just say this. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody for chiming in, hitting the like button, hitting the share button, hitting the super
Pamper
chat.
pump.
We appreciate every little bit you can do. It means the world to us. And like I said, don't forget, Shrouded Lighthouse, come to Mises. Right around the corner, you guys. Right around the corner. It's going to be amazing. This was
I gotta
our
get this fixed.
current event show. We talked about all types of shit. We love y'all, man. We love to make you laugh. We love to inspire. We love to, get your feedback as well. We love it when you guys make us think. We're not here to claim that we have all of the answers. We just want to engage in conversation. Somebody said, that's a t-shirt, Zoe. I've learned nothing today.
That is a t-shirt.
Right. I've learned nothing today.
I've learned.
But we appreciate everybody. And like I said, man, come to Mises.com and the ShroudedLighthouse.com. Those are the two things that I'm pushing the hardest right now. Support Kevin. Support WeJuice. Kev, where can they follow you again?
I want everybody to go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and get involved. This is what we got to do for the future. What you're going to be able to move in the future are corporations, trust, organizations like that. If you're by yourself, you won't be able to be seen. That's where the power is going to come in. So help us build this organization up. knowyourrightsfoundation.org and just get involved some way. Donate, buy some of the products. But if you want other stuff, just go to realknockers.com.
And then Timmy Tight Tooth, he did spit on the table today.
I did not spit on a table.
Nigga, spit broke out your mouth.
Nigga,
I caught it
it
in my
was,
hand
Broke
because I
out
have
your
good
mouth.
it
reflexes.
was a prison break.
Hey, listen,
Prison break.
my melanin helped me catch my spit because my melanin moves real fast. Thank
Okay.
you. WeJuice. Support WeJuice. Get your juices, fresh juices every week.
What was that?
What?
You said what? Your melanin did what?
Helps me move real fast because, the melanin.
Well, it does.
moves.
Melanin
Thank
does.
You. You know this already. Support.
Oh, wait, let me shout out Nicole real quick. Real quick, and then back to you, bruh.
Who, me? Again?
Yes,
Okay.
to you, because I want you to promote without interruption.
All right.
Nicole, thank you for your purchase of the Shrouded Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Nicole, baby. I wasn't very nice, you know. I appreciate it, Nicole. Thank you, baby. Hey!
How did everybody know that song?
All right, go ahead. bro.
How did everybody know that
Finish
song?
what you were saying.
Anyway, remember about stress. lower your stress. Make sure you guys work out. You guys looking at me so strong. Make sure you guys work out.
Ooh, ain't nobody looking.
You know, work out, support We Juice, buy fresh juices, because juices, I said juices. Most melanated people need to have more plant-based foods in their diet, okay? Plant-based foods. Have more plant-based foods in your diet. Try to avoid a lot of sugar, processed sugar. So have juices and fruit, more or less, because it helps for your gut. Okay. So always tips from me. Stay plant-based. Eat some meat if you can for protein. But this dude's always trying to disrupt me over here. Always. Sometimes it works. But anyway, We Juice. I appreciate you guys supporting.
Don't break T-Top.
Thank you. Support We Juice.
Yeah, you know, but normally.
Don't break, baby. Don't break.
Yeah, normally I be on the show, but I be talking. Yeah. All you gotta do is call me. Yeah, I got a couple of bottles of juice in the car right now. Yeah. I keep them in this bag to keep them cold, you see. Well, they're not as fresh as they normally are. I made these 2 days ago.
Oh, the show.
But I think they're still good, you understand?
They good.
Oh,
I'm live on TV with you?
Oh, my bad. My bad, y'all. Hey, let me call you back. Niggas want me to talk on the show. Let me call you back. The audacity of these niggas that want me to talk while I'm on the show.
He been doing this shit for years, man.
Hilarious.
Come on, man, spitting and shit on that. Nigga been doing this shit for years.
You said something funny, you know.
Nigga, he couldn't hold it. It's a prison break.
Oh my God. Hey man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And like I said, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to invest in the Come to Mises. It's going to be amazing. I want you guys to do it. Shrouded Lighthouse as well, coming down the pike. Getting ready to send that off to the formatters, and straight from the format is going to take about 2 or 3 days, no more than 2 or 3 days, and then it's going to go straight to the printers, the manufacturers.
That's the deal.
So I love y'all, appreciate y'all, thank y'all for supporting, thank you for being here. We out. Deuces.
Peace.
Deuces.